Yo, hello. Good afternoon, Europeans. Good morning, Americanos. And, oh, why are you still awake? Australians. That was a really good Aussie accent. How you guys doing? Yo, hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Ah, how are all of you? Thank you for joining me. We're going to be doing some drawing today. We're going to chill out and we're going to illustrate. Now, I'm open-minded about games later, but there's a strong caveat. And that caveat is we are not allowed to play the finals without playing a little bit of Tekken first. And I say that because the finals is the hot new shit on the street. And it sets off all the dopamine in my head when I kill people. But we must not lose Tekken focus. I've got like a little bit in my... one sec. Pop the lens out. Anyway, long story short, how you guys doing? Oh my god, ugh. Ugh, wow, I've just popped the lens out and all the crud in the world's come out the rim. Lovely to see you. I hope you've all been having a good Wednesday thus far. Maybe you're all still in bed getting cozy. Maybe some of you have woken up and begun your business, but wherever in the world you be, I hope it's so far so good. Oh, Jesus, wow. I'll be getting some new glasses when I get my prescription. I really wanted to get a pair of clear frames. A bit like the Riddler had. And is it, who's that singer? Is it J-Lo? Is J-Lo the one who's married, is J-Lo the one who married Ben Affleck and divorced him? Because they have a daughter. And I saw a picture where they were at a house party where everyone had to dress up in white. It wasn't a clan rally. And it was like the house party was full of famous people, but their daughter was there, and she had clear glasses, clear frames, clear bits. They look pretty cool. Now the problem is, whenever I see clear frames at the shop, I've got a big head, and my glasses are relatively wide, so they sort of fit my eye shape, my face shape. Can't get this fucker back in. Whereas all of the clear frames that I've been seeing at the shop, which look really cool, are a little bit for people with slightly thinner faces. And they don't sit really well on me, and it gets me really upset. I don't know if I should have popped this frame out. Oh no, there we go. I massaged it back in. The old classic. Should we pop... What's Reddit? Should we pop out this one? Since we're going on a cleaning spree. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Let me bring chat right in front of me. Extra big, whilst I'm cleaning my glasses. Hello, Ayatollah. How you doing, buddy? Chitremo, thank you very much for the lurk. Gabriel's in the house. Gabriel 2K. Matty D Natty, thank you very much for joining. Nisat Hentai, hello. Mr. Rowley, heyo. Tim, know your goddamn business. The alert came up just as you opened up stream. Oh yeah, come hang on, Mikey. Lizard for Tree Wizard. Hello there, you gorgeous thing. What are you up to? Fenrir. You've got 3 day... Oh yeah, it's Lizard on the shots. 3 day old chili. Oh man, Lizard's just like I've discovered a new form of toilet paper. It's like a kind of chili hemp. What I do is I get all the dregs from the bottom of the pan and I press them and dry them into these wafers. Oh, it's amazing. I'm saving so much money on bog roll. I'll tell you what though, that B-Day use has gone up 5 times. Everyone keeps crying. Chili shots, 3 day old chili shots. I was thinking cheese and crackers, maybe some honey. Ooh, with your chili. I'm a premium guest. There should be premium snacks. Oh, Lizard, are you hosting? Now that you've had such a well-made chilly evening. Oh my god! Are you going to make me and Ayatollah some chili? Wait, why is this not going in? Wow. Was doing that a good idea? Okay, anyway, back to the bit where I was just cleaning it. Sorry for the faff, guys. But do you know when you're cleaning something and all you're doing is giving it a quick wipe? But if you clean like one part of something a little bit better than the rest, does this ever happen to you? Like, I'm not a big fan of cleaning, but I'll do it. But like, if you start cleaning something extra good in one particular spot, I get like tunnel vision, and I lose all track of time, and I hyper focus, and I'm like, well, that bit's really clean. Now I have to make all of it really clean. I'm really bad at picking spot. So by the way, stream is overstimulating and it's killing my sleeping pattern, and I keep staying up late. I'm gonna blame stream and not blame the finals, even though I didn't stream last night, but I was playing the finals before bed. So I keep having these really, I'm not having all the sleep that I should do, and I'm getting spots on my forehead. I had my second spot since I've been live streaming. I haven't had a spot on my forehead since I was last live streaming. So I've got spot number 2 now. What am I getting at? Oh yeah, that's it. If I'm not careful, I hyperfocus and pick my spots. I have to be really, really good. If I touch them, I'm just like, don't pick it. But like, I always want to squeeze something out. I want to feel like I've expelled something. Oh, wait, don't even get me started on whiteheads and blackheads. If I start squeezing my nose and seeing like a tiny little bit of something come out a pore, that's my afternoon gone. I will forget what my own name is. All I am is squeezing skin. Okay, let me manage my heating expectations. I'll give you a boiler update eventually, but what we're going to do is I'm going to make a... I'll tell you what I haven't done in a million years, and I'm going to try to do it more when we do art streams, is make a Instagram post. What do you call it on Instagram? Make a quick short. I can get out the premium snacks. I don't think that's what you had in mind. Oh, yeah? I need to rewatch Vampire Hunter D sometime. That's a banger. I remember the plot being perfectly fine. And it being engaging. But I don't know how to put it, but like, I do remember the visual artistry behind Vampire Hunter D and the storyboarding and the fights and stuff. I remember that being why I like it, if that makes sense. Like, the story is fine. But I remember thinking, like, that's a beautiful film, and the story is there to service a beautiful experience. It's not quite like, hey, maybe I need to rewatch it as well. Actually, I haven't seen that in years. Sorry, guys, it's a bit early for me, so I'm just sipping my tea. Hey, Giotto, how you doing, man? Oh, Giotto, what you been working on? Let's have a look. Oh, you're a dragon boy. Oh. What's your favorite dragon in media and lore? Other than Smaug. What's your favorite dragon? Does anybody remember a film? And I think it had Qui-Gon Jinn. I am a knight with a very particular set of valves in my heart, where one aorta is half dragon. Dragonheart! Dragonheart! There we go. Wow, I've worked it out. Does anybody remember a film called Dragonheart? I was going to be like, what's the film where he has to get a dragon to donate part of its heart? And I was like, I know what it is. I know what it is. I remember the dragon from Dragonheart. I think that was voiced by Sean Connery. I think. Let's turn off these horrible filters. Did you get some finals in yesterday? I did. Like I said, I didn't know if I was going to be streaming yesterday. I did give you guys that caveat the day before. I was like, I should be on, but no promises. Yeah, I had like an afternoon nap. And I woke up at 9 and I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, fuck that. And so I doodled. And then, yeah, I played the finals at like 3 in the morning. I got a 13 kill streak. I've got the cloak and the double shotgun. I killed 13 people, did not help out with any objectives, and we won. And equally, it is insanely frustrating that I can't just stand there with a machine gun. And do you know what the finals needs? Do you know what the finals fucking needs? A secondary offensive weapon. I need to be able to switch to a second gun. I don't care if it's just a shitty handgun. Give me a second gun. So little Mikey with the cloak is good, but honestly, it's the same thing you guys were saying. The basic medium character with the basic medium loadout is still one of the most effective things in the game. Healing your comrades, dropping goo bombs, and insta reviving. Go down for some Tekken first. Okay, good. Without hot water, you'd be a cruddy rim. Hey, no, I just had another big tub wash. Kettles into the big tub. Wash my hair in the tub. Wash my face in the tub. Scrub my upper half in the tub. Scrub my back over the tub for a minute. Get my feet in a tub. Do all the key areas. It's like, it's almost as effective as a shower. Like, all the important bits are sparkling clean. You can put all of the key things in your mouth and we'll all have a good time. But like, the back of my knee or something like that probably hasn't seen any soap today. I made an announcement image to promote sales. Oh, hey, awesome. Wait, what? Hey. Hey, Cyberwolfie, how you doing? Extra big! Oh yeah, keep talking. Lizard the Tree Wizard, I've heard one thing about you, and that's you're not a quitter. I heard that you're the kind of person who climbs mountains and doesn't let things overcome you. I heard it's Lizard Round 2. Content of Kings. The second chapter. The big relax. Ida Branco, how are you? Can I have a permit to link a drawing of a flash I finished? Oh, yeah. Oh, you've already done it. Hey, yeah. Let's have a quick... Guys, I'm going to catch up with you guys, and then we're going to sit down. We're going to do some drawing. Also, guys, I need to learn to do the other things. I need to... so I need to start... Like, again, I'm going to worry about this next year. I'm not too bothered right now. But I need to start dual streaming to Twitch and YouTube. And wasn't there something else? Oh yeah, and I need to start. So what some people do is they stream live on their phone as well, and they do 1 hour on TikTok whilst they're on Twitch. They have their phone in like a bracket, and then they do 1 hour on Instagram whilst they're live on Twitch. I need to do all of these things. I'll only bother doing it for art streams, obviously. Yo, Tim, what are you doing? Anyway, thank you for joining me. Sorry if I'm just faffing, but it's early in my rhythmic clock version of the day. Wow! Wow, there's muscles all over the place. Holy shit. Damn. That lightning effect is wild. I love that it's all sourcing from the center of his chest. So you feel like he's like, whoa. Do you want to know what you've done, which I never did when I was drawing Karlak and a red devil character? Is that your red shadows are darker values and your red highlights are lighter values, as well as being a range of reds. I managed to do shadows and highlights which were different colors but very similar values, and it took me so long to work out what the problem was. Yeah, dude, this is popping. Holy hell, that's leaping out the page at me. Yo, hope you're feeling pretty proud. That's quite a pose. That's quite a color scheme. There's a lot to take on there, especially anatomically. You took off a big bite, but you chewed it. You chewed it, Tim. Hey, well done, man. I'm staying up later when we play finals. It's for game's fault. Yeah, I told her it's not just me. Guys, I shit you not. I was okay-ish when we were playing Tekken. I was getting a little bit Tekken-y. But, like, I'm going to bed and I'm in the finals. Do you know, guys, do you ever remember when you, like, start a new job? And for some reason, the first week of doing that new job, because you're paying so much attention trying to do the job, when you go to bed, you're doing your job. You go to bed and you're still there, like, taking calls or trying to, like, work something out on a computer in your dreams. I'm like that with the finals. I'm going to bed and all I can hear is that, I don't even know what it sounds like right now, but it was in my head all last night. The sound of a cash out box makes a little song. It's like, the first one is like a gambling machine. But the actual cash out box, when it's slowly cashing out, it's like, I don't know what it is, but like all last night, it was the only thing I could hear in my sleep. And I kept seeing myself leaping around rooftops. I was like, ah. So yeah. It's done a bit, it's gotten in my head. So I'm blaming that. I'm blaming the finals on me having a horrible sleep and then getting spots on my forehead. Oh, Jesus, okay. If I pull this up right now, it's like HD imagery from the new Hubble telescope or whatever, the James Webb. Right here. They thought Mikey had relatively clear skin, and then they upgraded the lens to the James Webb telescope. And now we can see more series of spots than we ever thought were ever there before. I'm lucky I have a beanie for a gimmick. I'm fortunate. Anyway. No. A number of you people... I'm sorry. You guys are awesome, by the way. You guys know what I like. Several of you DM'd me on various platforms about the new Dune trailer yesterday, which is fucking dope. We're going to watch that tonight. We're going to watch that a little bit later tonight when we take a break. But I saved it. It could also be the tea you drink, such as caffeine. Yeah, but Wing Zero, like, now, I'm sure that probably, when I'm overstimulated from a video game, the tea doesn't help. But I've been drinking tea before bed since I was, like, 12, so... I'm, like, maybe, like, the tea's extra effective, because I'm also completely switched on from the gaming. But, I'm gonna blame the game, Mikey, you're supposed to handle the Discord notification today. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Discord. Did Ayatollah do it? I'll do it. Axel, how you doing, by the way? Sorry, guys, I'm behind in chat. Why isn't Mikey talking to me? Oh, is Mikey only talking to subs? He's one of those streamers. No, I'm just really behind in chat. Axel, how you doing, dude? Yeah, so the dragon from Dragonheart was Sean Connery. Yeah, that was... I don't know if that's my favourite dragon, but it's one of the good ones. Anyway, so what are your favourite dragons? Ayatollah's like, dragon these nuts. Sorry. Yo, it's getting a bit dark outside. I'm gonna orangeify my lighting. Let's get a bit golden warm in here, shall we? This is a little bit too bright for my vibe. Hey, it's a little bit better. Did I lose my notification job? Oh, no, you don't have to. Wait, what are we talking about? Wait, it was Dennis Quaid. It was Dennis Quaid and Sean Connery. It was Dennis Quaid? Holy shit. Yeah. Maybe. Why did I think it was Liam Neeson? One sec. I'm doing important research here. Let me just look at Dragonheart. Wow, is that like his last ever movie? (1996). Wait, is Rob Cohen one of the Cohen brothers? Dennis Quaid. Ah. I saw this at the cinema, to be honest, and I was very sleepy. And I haven't seen it since 1996. But Dennis Quaid is not in Waterworld. Even though they look similar, that's Robin of Locksley. Did you wash your back with... I'll wash my back with a rag on a stick. Jim Kim. I mean, you're not a million miles off. It's like, you know, it's an evolution. I use a shower loofah thing. It is a stick. It is a stick. But it turns into the head, and on one head is like a relatively bristly brush. No, relatively firm brush. And then on the other side's like more of kind of like a scrub loofah thing, and you get all up in your business. Let's not forget about Shenlong. Ah, Giotto. Shenlong is the dragon of all dragons in anime, right? Some kind of balls are involved. I have Dragonheart on DVD. It was my favourite movie when I was younger. Oh, really? Do you know what? Maybe I should rewatch that. $13. Yeah, Ayatollah, that's probably a lie. I was probably drinking... Do you know what? Fuck, yeah, Ayatollah. I was drinking tea since I was like, what? However whenever I was old enough to make tea, so like maybe 10 or something. But yeah, you know, I've been drinking tea before bed since childhood. Hot cup of tea before bed, mate. 2 million and a heavy has actually been really strong recently. 2 mediums and 1 heavy. Yeah, like, I'll tell you the way that I was really damn effective is once we got the box and we were cashing out, I went into Cloak and I either waited in a corner until people came in a room and literally like didn't even engage for a minute and let more than one people come in and go nuts and just sit there cloaked and then do a couple pops, or I would cloak and I would just run around the map killing people, and like I'd be vaguely near wherever the team's cashing out, but I would just be intercepting people halfway on their route over there and holding them up and fucking with them. A G11 H&K. Heckler and Koch, right? G11. I'm not over familiar. Big Papa. How you doing, by the way? Little Mikey, is that what you're calling it these days? The Little Mikey? It's alright. The Little Mikey got warm water and a proper scrub. It's been Little Mikey, man. I wish we were talking Little Lizard. We were turning into like Tiny Mikey territory. Oh, mate, I'll take Little. I'll take Little over Winter. Anyway, let me get down here. Discord fucked me. Oh, you didn't do it. Okay, no, I'll do it. No worries, man. Let me get into my Discord. Where do I go? Announcements. Okay. And then what do? Do I just type at everyone and that will do it? Oh no, you did it! Whoa! Oh shit! Okay, has everybody checked their Discord announcements? The Boiler. A terrifying British tale. Wait, let me open this in browser. I want to see it. You put the Film Cram logo on it. An epic never seen on screen before. One streamer, one British gas repairman, one boiler. Only your subscriptions can stop this horror. A Film Cram production. I like it because it's metagenic. The boiler, and then it's got the oo-woo oo-woo, but it could also be the sound of steam hissing out of a broken pipe at a really high pitch. And then it's like... Oh shit, I'm saving that. Fucking hell. Whew. Go look at that. Ayatollah. Igneel is a pretty cool dragon from Fairy Tail. Okay, Wing Zero. What is the name of the dragon? So, in Fairy Tail, I've read up to... only very early on. But I've read up to the Doorway arc. I think that's it. Oh no, I read it. I read up to a bit where they jump through time. I've read up to the doorway arc, and the dragons that come through the doorway, one of them is pure fire. It's a bit like when Naruto goes into 4 tails of his is it Jinchuriki? Anyway, when 4 of the 9 tails come out in Naruto and he's like a big flaming skeleton thing. So one of the dragons was like all fire. Which one was that? That was a well-cool dragon. Hey Taylor, how you doing? Hope life is very good. Good morrow, brother. Brother! Hey Tommy, how you doing, man? Hey Judge Conan, hello. The lightning effect is just for cracking effect. The dark red is actually more a very dark pink. Tim. That's the trick, right? You don't just want to go darker in tone, you want to nudge that colour wheel around a little bit. The finals is in Mikey's head, mate. That's not even a joke. Like, I was going to bed and I was playing the game in my sleep. I was having horrible sleeps.
Hello there.
You need to be able to delete your own comments in Twitch. Ooh, that'd be pretty good. Oh, hey, thanks for follow. Ori Fuko. Hey, dude. How you doing? Tiamat from D&D. Oh, I've heard of Tiamat, but only in terms of playing Final Fantasy games. That's also a D&D name of a dragon. I guess Tiamat is probably a dragon's name in ancient folklore or something. I watched so much Fairy Tail in middle school and high school. Oh my god, I haven't finished it yet. Maybe worth it. Oh, wait, Roth. Or maybe worth it. Yeah, number 1, watch Fairy Tail, Taylor. Number 2, tell me all about Fairy Tail. We'll have a Discord chat. We'll have a creatives Discord meeting. You, me, and other people who are doing artwork or 3D modeling. We'll have a little secret group, and we'll all get our work done, and we'll all bitch and talk about Fairy Tail. You set it up. I'm too lazy. Kevin Costner. Yeah. Kevin Costner's in Waterworld. Not. Wait, who did you say? Gary Busey. Not the other dude. That's so weird. I 100% thought it was Qui-Gon Jinn. Do you want to know what I'm thinking of? Is there a Qui-Gon Jinn movie where he's a Scotsman? I want to say he's got 2 really normal names. It's like Rob Roy, and he's got his hair tied back, and he has a sword. He's got like a basket hilt Scottish broadsword, basket hilt Scottish saber or whatever. And I think I saw that, and I was like, yeah, he's a knight or something. Yeah, I think it might be my fault. This drawing is straight up smart. Is it what? We've just been working on character design. Oh, do you know what? Did I over thicken it? No, I made an extra thick version, but it was too thick. It was too thick to use. Anyway, life is too ironic. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Something. It's like rain. One sec. He's teetotal? Adorable, I hate you so much. I am teetotal. It is a part of my life, man. Alright, let's get on here. Thank you for shouting out Ratlord, by the way. Ratlord's super cool. It's been a minute. I think that was Atlas Flame. Oh, wait. The dragon that's made out of pure fire is called Atlas Flame. Yo. Oh, yes. I only read the manga. He looks better in the manga, actually. Working bitch sounds right up my alley. Nice. Tiamat is the name of a Babylonian figure. They're also in Fate. There's a movie called Rob Roy where he plays a Scotsman. I am a man of a very particular part of Great Britain. Hey, Syrup. Too much condensed 90s. Too late, we're here. We're talking about 1996 Dragonheart, Waterworld, and Alanis Morissette. Welcome to my stream. Okay, so let me record. I have to film a. Do you know, I'm going to turn my lights back on so I can film an Instagram thing. We playing Tekken tonight? Yeah, we have to do a little bit of Tekken. Like, we might not even get any finals in because we have to play Tekken tonight. But we might also play the finals. But we're definitely playing Tekken first. Oh god, how do you make an Instagram thing? I haven't done one for Jesus Christ! I open Instagram and I'm instantly greeted by a video of somebody shaking their personality. Mikey, you create the feed you see. Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna go to your story. It's just photos of my Batmobile. So I'm gonna go to plus. Oh, here we go. Story. And I'm going to zoom out. And then... Sorry, I've got Alanis Morissette in my headset. Is there like a thing you have to do to add a link? I can't quite remember how it goes. Okay. Oh, oh no, I took a photo by accident. Am I supposed to hold it? Fuck. Discard. Oh my god, I need a PA. Oh my god, just get me a PA. I'm gonna hold it this time. Yo, hello there, guys. Okay, that takes video, that takes video. I got this, I got this. Yo, hello there guys, hope you're doing well. We are live streaming some artwork over on twitch.tv/mikeymegamega. Come join and help me as I design my OCs and put together some artwork for Christmas. I'll see you there. Is that it? Have you seen The Boy and the Heron yet? Hey Gwen, how you doing? I don't know if it's out over here. I don't know. So, Matt, that guy's like, I promise this is my last one, I promise. Miyazaki's like an alcoholic. Just one more movie. No, I've not seen it actually. Is it any good? I tend to love his fantastical stuff. I watched the one which was kind of a biopic about the dude who was designing planes in a war. And it was kind of like, it's sort of interesting because it is kind of like a set in reality, and it was interesting to see development and how the team worked together. But also, there wasn't really much of a narrative to hook into. It was like, okay, the guy doesn't really live with his wife, and he designs planes. And that's kind of it, and he has some dreams. A biplane off. Alright, look, adorable. Wind your neck in, mate. One's enough. One's enough. I've already committed myself to rewatching and catching up with One Piece. Man, adding fairy to that. Oh my, Ratlord, fuck, dude, come start Ratlord. Don't worry, Ratlord. I'm not here to isolate your time. I don't think I'm special or better than anyone. But Ratlord, for the love of God, start a group somewhere on an app. I don't know tech. You're hip. Ratlord, start a group and invite me to it and other people, and update us with where you are in One Piece. Mate, I'll fucking talk about that. I want One Piece updates. Okay, now what? Let me put a... How do you add text? I'm just gonna click done. Here we go. Now, guys, does anybody remember sometimes when people do shorts... What the fuck am I listening to? Oh my god, Alanis Morissette. Talk about a one-song album. Where's my girl? Where's my girl? My boy! So do you ever remember, some people are like, swipe up now and it'll take you to the website. Can I do that? Or do I just type a link? Am I able to like hot link a swipe on a Instagram? Twitch.tv /. Ah, that's a bit of a Shakira. Spoiler alert, One Piece is real. I have an entire... Now, I'm not up to date in One Piece, but I have an entire theory about how people are able... Because there's artificial devil fruit. But I have a theory about how one person is able to gain 2 powers. The theory is pretty simple. It's cannibalism. But I reckon One Piece has a giant cannibalism secret in it. One Piece updates, dude. I watched 800 episodes and caught up to the manga. Who fuck? Mikey's just handing out homework now. I did not turn up to your stream. I just want to pop in for a friendly hello. I'm not here for fucking homework. Yeah, I do apologize. That was too presumptuous of me. Twitch.tv / mikeymegamega. I can give it some... What do the stickers do?
This guy's got the right idea.
Oh, there's a link sticker. There's a link sticker. There's a link. You put it in here. HTTPS. Dot. How did it go? HTTPS // Yeah. God, sorry. Look, guys. Number one, it's still very early for me in my day, which is why I'm so like the gears are turning a bit slowly. I do pick up pace later. This isn't 100% Mikey right now, okay? Then I fell off. Yeah, Ratlord. Have a lovely day. Thank you very much for vibing. Twitch.tv.
Hello there.
Mikey here. Click here. I've made a link. 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 On Instagram, on my feed, that's what I think. I press some buttons and I'm sharing it right here. Technology is what I fear. I've made a link. Could someone please go onto Instagram? I've made a link. Anybody who happens to follow me on Instagram, could you go to Instagram and see if I've made a story? And could you see if that story has a link? And could you see if that link takes you to Twitch? Thank you very much. I don't deserve you guys. Hey, okay. I tried it. It doesn't work. Oh, shit. Oh, is it because I put I put a desktop link on a phone? Oh, fuck. I made the link, just a normal one, HTTPS. You're supposed to do M for mobile, aren't you? Ooh. Ooh, what do I do? Oh, hey, it works for me. Dude, mine works. I didn't try it. Ah! Mate, I'm trying... Can you fuck off? I'm trying to learn. Oh, we're drawing now. You don't deserve this, Madonna. Sorry, I'll be nice. No, don't bother. I'd hate for you to hang out and feel like you had to act in a way that wasn't normal. Believing Ludens. Do you know what? This happens at least once a stream. And do you know what? I got really good. Now I'm starting to remember. I've just had a memory. About this time, 8 months ago, I think I started getting into the habit of saying, fuck off, Ludens. I don't believe anything you say. And, like, streams were better. And at some point I forgot. Ah, it's so weird. I think it's because I took too much time off. Yeah, you'd always you'd fuck me over once a stream. Anyway. Old man tries tech. Mate, I'm nailed for tech. Hey, Kid Ludens, by the way. Hey, Critter Stew. Mikey's looking to struggle in the future when he has to do tattoos in perspective and weird angles. Oh, yeah. The refugees. No, the Fugees. Hey, Kidney Collector, by the way. It doesn't work for you, Adorable. No, because it worked for me. It worked for me. Adorable is also lying. Because I just did it. Adorable is also lying. And that's taught me everything I need to know about you people. Okay. What are we going to do? We're going to do an illustration. I can't listen to Madonna these days. It's all about a 6-year-old ass dating 20-year-olds. I thought she was married. Isn't she married to Guy Ritchie? Where's my Opera browser? Oh, it's right in front of me. One sec. Just going to move you guys off to the side. Yeah, it takes you to the desktop page. Well, look, that's my fault. The next one I do, I'll put the mobile link. Yeah, we're desktoping. Okay, yeah, so I've got a different canvas here. This might be a little bit thicker, so I actually made it A3. It's been a while since we went that way. In fact, let's close this. Let's open this one. I'm just going to stick this over here. So basically, what I want to do, guys, the plan is literally just this in this exact pose. But she's going to be below our eye line. And then I want Danny's face on our eye line, and then Victoria's above the eye line. And ideally, this is a bit speculative right now. I ideally want all three OCs together. This may or may not work. So firstly, we're just going to zoom out and we're going to rough it. So slowly. So slowly. Hey, Anthony, how you doing, dude? The future is old now, Mikey. I say this as I'm the same age. Now, welcome on in, how you doing? Okay, so let's rough out a draft idea. We've got Devil Chan, but I want a little bit of perspective if I can get away with it. I'm also going to open up a lovely Devil Chan folder and a Victoria folder as well. Guys, does anybody watch Columbo? I've recently started watching just a few random episodes. That's quite good to put on when you're barely paying attention in your drawing. Yo, Sponge, thank you very much for the follow. Good evening, good sir. Welcome. Hey, Bill. Hey, there, man. By the way, did you watch the Yoshimitsu
This guy's
trailer?
got the right idea.
Do you know what? Okay, tonight we're gonna watch the Yoshimitsu trailer. We're gonna check out the June Part 2 trailer 2. Maybe something else. But we've got a lot of sketching to do first. So firstly, we're gonna try to nail down a nice sketch. Then we'll do the trailers. Then we'll move over to Tekken, and then we'll move over to the finals. So let's talk about me and my glorious eyeline. Something like this. Yo, hey, thanks for the follow. So I want some kind of Devil Chan right here, right? But maybe what we're dealing with is something like this. La 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 la. Oh, another film I want to watch as well. Romeo and Juliet. We talked about this the other day, but like, I never wanted to watch that film when I was younger because I was like, oh, they've made Shakespeare but for girls. How disgusting. And that's how you think when you're a kid. And I randomly saw some clips of like an action scene from Romeo and Juliet on YouTube, and it just looked like such a wild, fun time. With Paul Leguizamo. Out of my head. Give me something. Guys, do you guys have a film that you vaguely remember enjoying enough and then you never ever watched it again? But every now and again in your life, you randomly have those little moments where you're just like, damn, I need to rewatch that film. You never do, you never get round to it, but you find yourself often just hitting that moment where you're just like, oh yeah, shit, I need to rewatch that film. I do need to, that was better than I remember it. Ooh la la, woo ba. Can you guys see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to get this, but just make us a bit over here. Ori Fuko, how you doing, man? Welcome on in. Welcome. We're doing some drawing and then some chilling and then some games today. Hope life is good. And Ex-Wanderer. Hi, Mikey. It's my first time seeing you stream. Greetings from Mexico. Yo, Ex-Wanderer. Saludos desde England, amigo. ¿Qué tal? Welcome on in. Yeah, if anyone's just popped over from Instagram, I'm really bad at remembering to do updates. But I'm going to try to update on Instagram regularly if we're doing art streams. I won't bother with gaming streams. That's more just dossing around. So we've got some OCs. Welcome on in. We have Devil Chan that we're still kind of working on, but she's getting there. And we've got two other elf OCs, Victoria and Danny. I will grab a copy of those ladies really quickly for you. For anyone new, Victoria and Danny are both heralds of the Megaverse. The Megaverse! But one is a former High Priestess elf and one is a former slave elf. Here we go. Here's Victoria and Danny when they were dressed up as cowgirls. Now, they are elves, but they also did a sabbatical where they went to the cowgirl universe for plenty of milking. But hey, don't worry about it. The important part is we're all having fun. I'm just opening up my folders. Pitch Black. Yeah, Pitch Black. Hey. Okay, I hate to toot my own drum, but you're actually right. I need to, not just you, Bill. I need to watch Pitch Black again. That was quite a good film. Which is the one of Dame Judi Dench. Apparently, Vin Diesel kept trying to convince her to play Dungeons and Dragons with him in between shots. Or in between scenes, I should say. Blade Runner 2049. Kidney Collector. I would suggest you go ahead and do that this Christmas. That is one of my favourites. Do you know what? That's actually my actual favourite Denis Villeneuve movie. Probably. I'm going to be honest. Sicario is quite possibly my favorite Denis Villeneuve. But basically, my favorite Denis Villeneuve movies in order: Sicario or Blade Runner 2049 float in first and second place, and then right behind that, and I mean tight, tucked in like somebody parking in Paris, tucked right in tight behind the first two, is Dune Part 1. And like, if the wind is blowing the right way, they will swap places. That was Chronicles of Riddick, the third one. Oh, what was the second one? Pitch Black was the first one. Chronicles of Riddick was the third one. Oh, there's an animated film, isn't there? There's an animated Pitch Black movie in between the first two movies. I wasn't sure if there was another between them. Yeah, Fenrir, there is, right? There's a fourth Riddick movie, the animated one, and I think that's between the first two. Okay, this better be a real look. If that's a confabulation, I better have just been talking about something that really happened, because I'm not in the mood to discover more of my lovely memories are false. Not again. Alright, how am I gonna... So what I want is that thick power stancing. But ideally I want all of her in this shot. I love her. So glad I'm not recording this. That would have been useful. I am the one. I'm not even recording the right screen. One sec. Holy shit. I did not prep. I just started drawing. I think because we were busy talking. One sec. I am the one. There we go. Let's start recording now. I'm glad you saw it, Fenrir. Mikey won't. Oh, I told you. Did I miss something? The Prestige. Sorry, man. The Prestige is my favorite movie. The Prestige is such a good film. Such a good. That's the one with Huge Jackman and what? They started asking me on set, are you a fat man or a Batman? Yeah, Prestige is a banger. I always wanted to rewatch it, but I don't because that movie was incredible the first time, learning the magic. Oh my god, Ayatollah, are you kidding me? You haven't watched The Prestige twice? Okay, Ayatollah, allow me to allay your fears right now, even though you and I have very different attitudes towards movies. The Prestige is genuinely equally as good on a second viewing because you know. And it's one of those films, Ayatollah, where if you watch it a second time around, you start to realize that The Prestige is telling you what's really happening throughout the whole film. And it's just like, no. Honestly, Ayatollah, The Prestige is one of the best examples of a movie to watch twice. And it's a genuinely different but equally satisfying experience. Oh, yeah, mate. Oh, mate, I tell you, you've been sitting on a little nest egg, you have. Bloody hell, Prestige is a banger. Oh, also, hey, Midgar, #1, I love Final Fantasy VII, how you doing? Rabbit Skull Rex and Moon Gaka, hi guys. Thank you very much for joining me. We are just thumbnailing out a rough idea. Basically, we've got our 3 OCs and we're just putting them in a scene. Devil Chan is the most recent of which we've got 2 elf ladies, 1 elf bitch. We're gonna put them in an angle. Go high, go low, and then strangle all our dreams, they'll die, and then we'll relive and revive like Phoenix. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be feeling these dicks in. I'm gonna get a little feeling in here. If I erupt some hardness, then have no fear. I'll bring up some energy with great big boobs. It's gonna be 3 ladies in 1 single room. Hey, see? Still got it. This is why we can't. I've just remembered why we stopped playing rap songs on stream. It's because I can't help myself. Long story short, welcome on in. Thank you very much for following. I'd like to apologise. I won't be doing that again, don't worry. Make me stronger. They had a CGI dog. Oh, Pitch Black with swamp monsters. Yeah, so that, okay. Pitch Black. Pitch Black 2 animated Boogaloo. Pitch Black 3 Judi Dench. Pitch Black 4 Return to Pitch Black. Is that got Jeremy Renner? You know, the working man superhero. With all the bounty hunters. I quite like that. Is Michael... No, sorry. Although it was very, very similar, that was not a Michael Caine impression. It was Mikey's attempt to do a Christian Bale. The thing is it's very easy to forget that Christian Bale sounds more English than Michael Caine does. Because he sounds so American in his roles. So I'm just nudging a few of these lines and shapes until we similar pose, but just we're looking now down on it as well, so that hopefully we can really squeeze in the ins and outs of a top to bottom ratio, but also we're having to foreshorten the whole vibe. I'm trying to make it all work. Yeah, Bowie plays Tesla. Yeah, so good. Mikey, watch for Prestige. Yeah, I need to rewatch that, definitely. Pitch Black, Dark Fury, Chronicles of Riddick, and then the TBA 4th one. 5th in the franchise, 4th of IRL live action. Yeah, I'm down. Is it prestigious? It's one of Christopher Nolan's better movies. But Mikey, Christopher Nolan, blah blah, Dark Knight. It's a really good film. But Christopher Nolan's best work gets scuppered in some slightly over tight editing that literally clips off dialogue and stuff. I always feel like Christopher Nolan movies are genuinely amazing cinema that actually gets a bit fucked in the editing room. Like he's making a film that's always like 1 hour longer than what the studio wants it to be. Hello chat, hey iMoon, welcome on in. Rabbit Skull Rex, hello. So guys, sorry, I'm a tiny bit behind in chat. I'm catching my sweet stuff up to the bottom, but every time I glance up, I realise I need to do a bit more scrolling. Long story short, thank you very much for popping in, lovely to see you. Welcome over to Twitch. If you follow me on Instagram or other stuff, quick heads up, I will be making more drawing tutorials soonish. I've just been working on other YouTube channels and doing other things in life. But they will be coming back. It's my most common question, so I'm just going to answer it preemptively. But yeah, we draw here, chill out, play games, watch films, doss around. I force you guys to tell me how to use technology. Midgard Storm, yo, 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 yo. If you want me in the finals to finish off your stream, not too late, please. I got you, I got you. You're an 11:30 Bertie. He will. And boot your power. Hello there, dude. How you doing? Welcome. Wait, that's not Renner. Wait, Jeremy Renner is not in the last Riddick movie. Riddick 3. Riddick. That's not Jeremy Renner. This is a... Look, this is another Dragonheart again, isn't it? You guys are just Dragonhearting me. I don't trust you guys. Dragonheart me once. Shame on me. No, wait. Dragonheart me once. Shame on you. Mikey, what are you doing? Why doesn't she have massive bazookas? Ah, this particular OC is thicker on the bottom. But we do have Danny and Victoria. So these are our other two OCs. Danny and Victoria are elf girls. They are elves, but this is from when they were in the Cowgirl universe. Don't worry about it. So I want a picture of these two, but with our new third OC, Devil-chan. Ah, trying to get this stuff to move. So we're just working our way around. I want them all to have really different silhouettes. Pitch Black 4, Pitch Darker. Hey Valvenge, welcome on in, dude. Oh, Ayatollah. What's that link? No Slim, no Pikeys. Brat, brat, let me tell you what it's like in North London. My name's Mikey. Blah, 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 blah. Roll up in my beamer. Blah, blah, blah. Get some cash from a live streamer. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think I'm from the hood. Blah. I'm from the London Towers. Cause I'm so damn good. Blah, blah. Brat, ba, 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 bow. Blah, blah. Brat, chuck, chuck, clack, cloud. Blah, blah. You know how it is. You know how it is. You guys know. You guys know my secret London. Is that how I sound to you guys? Is that what you guys have to hear when you put on my stream? Oh, I'm so sorry. God, it's really taking the wind out my sails. Oh, I promise less rapping. Less rapping. Oh, wow. Matt Naby. One quick sec. Matt Naby. Ring, ring. Hey, Matt, do you want to be in the new Riddick film? I don't know. Maybe. Don't worry. Matt Naby. Oh, he's an Australian television and film actor. Oh, that's so weird. I absolutely Jeremy Rennered him. He's just some other dude that looks like he's been in a snowplow. Come on now, come on now. Someone who's an actual sound engineer needs to do some Mikey remixes. Oh, let's not. I love these perspectives. Oh, hey, thank you. Hey, Mr. Steal Your Kisses. How you doing, dudes? Oh, Breg. How you doing, by the way? Welcome on in. I need to make some popcorn whilst he catches up to that joke. Yeah, no, it's a good joke. It's a snowplow. Because he's... Matt Nabel. And just to be clear, just to be 100% clear, how you look is your thing. I care about who you are as a person. And handsomeness... We measure handsomeness around here, and true handsomeness is measured by your actions, and it's measured by how you treat other people. That's what we mean when we talk about handsome. That being said, Matt Nabel, the reason why Bill Nash's get hit by a snowplow joke works is because Matt Nabel looks like he's got the right kind of face to be added to the cast of Terminator Genesis. And if you look at any of the posters of Terminator Genesis, you have Emilia Clarke, and then you have the lumpiest actors available in Hollywood. And these are all great people. But it is literally, Terminator Genesis is a collection of the most lumpiest faced people in the entertainment industry. And these people are not ugly, but they are lumpy. This one's much better. I'm gonna click on it, but I'm not gonna sit on it because that just made me a bit ill, the last one.
Is love.
Oh, this was okay because this wasn't aggressive rap.
All out there. Nobody's an island.
This got soul.
In. Oh, is that you coughing in my window pane? Let me lick it up and infect myself again. I'm ready to learn to love you.
This was recorded during COVID.
Oh, what's that antibacterial mist? I'm wearing my love on my wrist. Near my sleeve, you know what to do. Come and infect me and I'll infect you. You and me can get locked down together under any type of weather. 'Cause humanity will always be infected with the greatest thing known to history. Let's get loving. Down in the stables with the cowgirls.
Let's do some booby rubbing. Devil.
But the love is gonna get ya. Didn't you hear? Leaning by your window pane, ignoring all of the rain. But never fear, 'cause love has developed a second more easily transmittable strain.
Ooh.
Oh, you whore. Giving the love out and receiving it again. It's the most infectious, delicious, nutritious virus.
Oh wow, it keeps going.
Allows us to survive us. I don't
When
want
was
no
this?
solo people out there. Everybody reach out and grab a friend. Or just the back of your chair if you're sitting there. Yeah, welcome to the love stream. Okay, I'm really sorry, guys.
Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Okay. I've actually impressed myself. I kind of forgot that happened, that one. Ayatollah's been collecting all the classics. Holy shit. I had to edit a bunch of clips together for this. Oh, right. Oh, good work, man. Holy shit. Thank you so much. I was thinking like, fuck, that's long. Hey, thank you so much, Ayatollah. Holy shit.
He must be a Fremen.
Hey.
He's studying us.
Wow. Okay. I'm so glad. I am so glad we closed that video just then. Running through my head. Welcome, Kleiner said. Kleiner said. What did Kleiner said? Welcome on in, Kleiner. Welcome on in, Kleiner. Ahoy, everybody over from Kleiner. Mluvte dobře anglicky. My name's Mikey, and I starkly gotta tell you I love Václavské náměstí. It's a place that means a lot to me. Where's my Prague crew? Ahoy. Welcome in, that's all I got. Divo, prosím. Žegněte mne, prosím. Kde je stanice metra? Yo! Kleiner, come on, let's go! Welcome in, guys. My name is Mikey. I'm an illustrator from England. I make beginner drawing tutorials. I love Prague. And Kleiner is one of my favorite illustrators on this platform. Kleiner, how are you doing? Ah, Václavské náměstí, let's go! Where's my good King Wenceslas crew at? Kleiner, yo, hey, how was your stream? Matthias, ahoy, ahoy. Bob Sack, ahoy, Rokuro, ahoy, ahoy. Hey guys, dobře. Lencia, hi Smurfsy. I hope you guys have been having a wonderful time over at Kleiner's End. I'll turn this down a little bit. I'll give you a really quick overview of what we're doing right now. I've got some busty elf girl waifu OCs. The one on the left is Danny Elfman, and the one on the right is Victoria on the top. And although they're elves, this is just an image when they're in the Cowgirl universe. But we've slowly been trying to work on a third OC, Devil Chan. And if you've ever been on the internet, on Twitter or on Discord, and followed any kind of artist, they've probably got their own devil OCs. I've come to realize that devil OCs are super common. So I'm trying to make her completely different. I want a completely different silhouette. I want a completely different visual read. So Devil Chan is thick below and not so much on top. And because she's like a proper like hell devil, one of the old school devils that like tortures evil human souls with pokers, we're giving her a bald head and a few tattoos. And now I'm just trying to get an idea of her in some nice perspective with our other characters together. So we're just at the very beginning trying to loosely map out what we're up to. And that's where I am emotionally. How are you guys? Yeah, Fenrir was in Prague just recently. Fenrir did a little mini European tour. Fenrir goes around disarming nuclear devices. It was fun. Oh, Yoshi's looking good. Oh, hey, thank you. Oh, hey, thank you very much. Kleiner, is there anything that you would like to share? And obviously you don't have to. I appreciate you've just had your stream. Maybe you need to go and have a wee. So go live your life. But thank you very much for popping in. But if there is anything you want to share, and we'll drop you a permit. And if not, and you want to just drop your Instagram, you're more than welcome to. Guys, I don't know if you've been around in my stream when I was saying earlier in the week about how there was those two styles that I'm torn between, and how one of them is like a lot of what Sims does, and it's illustrative and it's cartoonish, but it's full of like life and narrative and story, and it's all watercolory. Do you remember I tried using those watercolor brushes in Photoshop and it crashed? And do you guys remember when I was saying about how like there's this kind of like gothic wow style work that's more painterly from this other streamer? That other person was Kleiner. Hey Weebra. Shiny bald or stubble bald? Do you know what? I'm actually not against either. My gut reflex is shiny bald, but the thing is, when it comes to reading a nice visual design in the face, if you have a bit of an outline of where the hair is, that helps set the face relationship to the rest. In terms of you seeing it as a viewer, it helps set the face relationship. So like we could get a little bit of stubble in there, but like I'm going bald at the moment, but she can wear wigs and all sorts of stuff. The thing is I once saw this video where a gentleman finished on we'll talk about that another time. Mr. Michael T. Sauce, lovely to see you. Yo, thank you very much for dropping those shouties, dude. Matthias, approved. Hey, thank you. Yo, Polly, welcome back. I don't have a Devil OC. I'm not part of the Cool Kids art. Yeah, look. If you're an artist on Twitter, or you're working here, you have two OCs. One of them is a slime girl, and one of them is a devil. And God forgive us all. So we've got to make him look a bit different. Because Devil Chan, there's an entire narrative and lore, but Devil Chan is an old school demon devil, a hell devil. So she's not actually a demon, she's a devil. She's a devil, something. But she changed her job and she works as a succubus. Oh wow, Mikey, this is such a great original lore. I know, right? I've got this whole idea about the hell realms, the pleasure realms, the pain realms, and the pleasure pain realms in between. And the reason why she changes her job is this entire narrative I'm working on. It's completely original. Imagine that. Someone on Twitch with a devil character, a big hot red devil lady that's a succubus. Then, after designing this, I came across an excellent live streamer, an illustrator, who's a VTuber, with a devil VTuber OC model who works as a succubus. And I was like, ah! Fuck! Oh, yo, Kasim, how you doing, man? Yeah! Also, guys, Kasim is the absolute goat of art education here on Twitch. If you want to upgrade your skills and learn some business, he's also a friendly broke. Kasim, I hope life is treating you well, man. How are you? By the way, I feel you, mate. Streaming is hard work. That's why I'm often never here. My secret, Kasim, is I just fuck off. I have like a really strict rule with streaming, which is people come in and owe me nothing, and I'm glad to see them. But that's a two-way street, and I owe you guys nothing in return. The moment I'm sick of it, I just fuck off. Kasim, I hope life is good, bro. Guys, go check out Kasim. Kasim has insane amounts of resources and available materials in his Discord, but you can only grab it when he's live, so don't miss out. That's the mood, innit? Yeah. Like, I don't, as long as I'm clear about communicating it, I don't feel guilty about it. But like, that's the only reason I've been on this platform for so many years. Yo, MJ, what you saying, man? What did a gentleman do? Head or scalp tattoos? No, no head or scalpies. Because, unlike the rest of the body, you might have to do a load of, like, shoulder-up shots for narrative and dialogue. And, if I have, like, an entire tattoo system on her head, I'd have to draw it every single time. Sorry, I'm going a bit nuts with this curve, but I want to make sure it pops, but maybe I've gone too far. Jar Jar is the key to all of this. Oh, I'm not locked at the bottom of chat once again. Sounds like the next best career opportunity is an isekai anime. Yo, go get involved, Polly. But you're too busy making actual assets and things. You're too busy. Excuse me, you're modelling for the industry. Oh no, you. Oh no, it's my other. No, it's my 3D modelers again. One sec. No, it's Polly, innit? Yeah, one sec. I can hear Polly scratching at the door. Yeah. Nah, it's ZBrush. It's ZBrush crashed again. Did I miss all the tattoo? No, the tattoos are still vague implications, dude. I didn't stream yesterday. I took an afternoon nap by surprise. Non-consensual afternoon nap kicked in. And when I woke up, it was too late to, like, stream. Or at least too late to stream in a way it'd be worth it. So I just played the finals instead. Did some more deathmatch. I keep pushing this far too far, but I can't help myself. I like it. Also, the legs of the foreshortening on these legs is hyper inconsistent. Come on, girl. Yeah, I'm working on some figures right now. Yo, is there anything you can tell us about? Anything you want to share, dude? I don't know if you're like NDA'd or something. No dogs. I want it, Fenrir. Just for you, Fenrir. Just for you. Oh no, what's that? Oh no, yeah, one sec, guys. Oh, Red Dead. Yeah, no, I love it. Yeah, it's really good in Red Dead, but... No, it's me dogs. One sec, guys. No, yeah, it's me dogs. Yeah, I just got to check on me dogs, guys. Sorry. One sec, I'll be right back. I make that joke every day, and I like it. I like it every day. I don't care if you guys are bored of it. I enjoy doing that joke every day. Oh, I'll be right back. One sec. One sec. It's vegan pizza. No, one sec. and then he's gone for longer than it takes me to transition from a starting soon screen to an actual live stream. Oh no, yeah. Nah, it's me dogs. Nah, it's me dogs. Yeah, I'll be right back. Is this the one that was in Shrek? No, that's somebody. Oh no, wait, is that this song? Is this the same song? Yes, yeah, the same song. Oh, there we go. That's it. Muhamor, by the way, thank you very much for following. Welcome on in. Weebra knows. Yeah, this is all All-Star. It's all... Wait, who died recently? What, Shrek? What, Mike Myers? I heard the guy from the police TV show died. Mike Myers dead. What's it? No, he's alive. Oh, Smash Mouth. Oh shit. Wait, how old was he? I want to say that seems a bit young, but I hate talking about ages related to things that I think I'm still young enough to remember, because it turns out I'm just old. The lead singer of Smash Mouth died. Oh, that's a bit young. Mikey, he was 75. It's like... So, do you want to know what I hate the most? Is people telling me how long ago Final Fantasy VIII came out. If I see a post on Twitter, and it's like Final Fantasy VIII is celebrating its something anniversary since launch, I block the account. I block the accounts now. I don't need that energy. The guy from Smash Mouth, he was 56. 56 is a bit young now, isn't it? 56 is good 200 years ago. But, like, that's not so... You can't... Wait, what the fuck am I saying? You can't even retire at 56. I'm starting to remember how much I don't remember lyrics. You guys have to be my memory for me. Where now? By the way, I don't know if any of you guys have reread Game of Thrones recently, but I've just come to the end last night of the second book. I can't remember. It's either Clash of Kings or Storm of Swords. Game of Thrones book 2. Clash of Kings. I just got to the end of Clash of Kings. Holy heck, there is an entire thing that happens in that book which I have never registered before, and I only get it now because I'm so familiar with the story after having read it twice already. In the end of Clash of Kings, this is when Arya is still in Harrenhal, and it gets taken over by the good guys. It gets taken over by the North after Vargo Hoat switches sides. And so Arya goes from being Weasel to Nymeria, the page. And she's a page boy to Lord Bolton. And as you know, now, guys, if you have not read Game of Thrones, you're not familiar with the narrative, legit cover your ears for only 20 seconds. I'm going to talk about this for a bit, but the actual bit of info is only going to be right now. And I mean it, because it's really important. So basically, as you know, at some point, Lord Roose Bolton realizes that Robb has fucked up just enough that the North is not going to win the war in the long term. And so Roose very specifically makes sure that he's covered all of his bases, and he's not only is he ready for betrayal, but he's really particular in what he does with forces loyal to him versus forces loyal to the North and Winterfell. Okay, so that bit of information I've just shared is a bit of a spoiler. Now, if you don't know what I've just said, the context isn't going to affect you, so don't worry. But the actual thing he does, you realize that decision, he comes to that decision at the end of book 2 in an Arya chapter, and then he immediately takes action. And what he does is he orders forces under his command who are loyal to Winterfell off to, I think, Duskendale, right? And he basically says to them, go ahead and get revenge. Start committing war crimes and atrocities, but do it in the name of the king. So he sent loyal Stark forces to actually get a bad rep on Robb, whilst keeping his own forces out of the fighting along with the Freys. And there's this bit where Nan, there we go. There's a bit where Nan's cleaning a halbrick, and she's cleaning it with the Frey that she was set to marry, and neither of them know it. But last time I read the book, I was just like, oh wow, I'm so tired. And I was more worried about, is she going to escape? Is she going to escape the castle or not? Is like the main plot. But like, in fact, the entirety of that chapter is a warning about what's going to happen. The whole thing is clearly pointed out in that Arya chapter. But the problem is, if you don't know all the different houses, and you don't specifically know which ones are loyal to Robb and which ones are more loyal to the Boltons, then it just seems like a bit of military talk. Oh, send these people here to do stuff in the war. But if you know who's who and what's what, you're just like, oh no, wait. Mate. So yeah, I was up all night reading Game of Thrones and playing. I was reading Game of Thrones and playing the finals like a naughty boy. I wasn't going to bed properly. Now, long story short, that's why I've got a spot on my forehead. I was up reading Game of Thrones again and playing the finals. Yeah, I need a PA. I do need a PA. I will look into it. I promise. Not yet. Not this year. But I will consider looking into a PA or some kind of editing help next year. I have to start work. So guys, I've enjoyed being just a coaster. Make content when I want, stream when I want. I've enjoyed doing that for about a year and a bit. It means inconsistent production, but it's made me happy with where I am in life. Unfortunately, we can no longer afford to do that because the boiler has thrown a wrench in all my finances. So now we have to start working hard again and doing stuff and making regular content. I was just about okay, but it combined flights to Japan along with a new computer and the boiler. It was like the triple triad. All three of those together means I now have to start working hard again. So make sure you're following me here on Twitch. Thank you very much for the follows. See, Alp Drawer, Gold Skull, Weebra, welcome on in, guys. Make sure you're following me on all the socials. I'm mikeymegamega on all of them. I always tweet an hour before I'm live here on Twitch, so follow me on Twitter. I will try to make alerts on Instagram when I do art streams, but we're here all the time, gaming and doing all sorts. More drawing tutorials coming soon. I'm going to be reacting to more TV series on the Megaverse. And other suchery. Come join me for all of it.
Very cool, way to go.
Oh, Primal Beto. Oh, Primal, you are now a full-on citizen of the Megaverse. Welcome! Welcome! I shot a kid. Welcome on in, dude. You can now download some of my art for free. That's right, go and claim it. Go claim your free art rewards. If you sub to me on here, that's amazing. Thank you for the support. My way of saying thank you is it's a bit like being on my Patreon.
This guy's got the right idea.
You get stuff in return. See, it's not just take. It's a relationship. So, dude, thank you very much. You've just actually contributed towards a mikeymegamega raising awareness for the fact that my boiler is broken livestream charity fundraiser. Is there a Discord for us to join? You're goddamn right. Yeah, there's an open Discord for everybody. I am in Discord doing Discord stuff at least twice a week. I'm not there 24/7. But there's art rewards, community stuff, art resources, feedback stuff, suggestions, video gaming rooms, general chat. If you are already on my Patreon or you're subscribed to me here on Twitch, you have access to other rooms where I get to like post like not safe for work content and stuff like that. But it's age restricted because, you know, got to keep those minors safe. Yeah, come vibe. Okay. So I've made her cartoonishly thick. But do you know what? That's kind of what I was after. I'll probably tighten in a few curves and shapes, but in terms of a vagary, we're not a million miles away now. Is this also Shakira? She-Wolf. I've never heard this one. Wait, Matt Smith was in Terminator Genesis. Mate, Terminator Genesis had all the lumpy ones. Or does... Bill, does Matt Smith have a lumpy face? Is he a handsome man and a handsome actor, but someone with a very lumpy face? Because if the answer is yes, then he was in Terminator Genesis. Anyway, let me just scroll down past Kleiner's wonderful raid. Can we get another shout out, please, for Kleiner? Would that be okay, guys? Oh, I am a bit behind. Oh, shit. What do you recommend when starting to learn about perspective? What do I recommend when learning to start about perspective? Haunter. I have a basics video on beginner's perspective, specifically about that topic. But in general, I'd say just go through the steps. Learn 1 point perspective, then learn 2 point perspective. And this might sound a bit counterintuitive, but like once you understand the idea of a perspective, don't get too anal with it. Once you start putting down perspective grid lines and you're just like, oh, this has to perfectly line up, you can actually like make your art a bit dead and a bit flat. It's fine for architecture and construction if you want. But play around with it. When you first learn about perspective, sometimes you can end up going really, really hard. Get it out your system. Do a 1 or 2 point perspective, get it out your system, but eventually you might find that you're being a bit more casual with it. So what I've essentially got here is 1 point perspective right now. I have a vanishing point that's off the bottom of here, and as you can see, it's kind of like sun blooming all this stuff, right? So if I have another, oh my god, I'm so boring. Say I've got a filing cabinet. Now my filing cabinet, if it's standing here, would probably go off like that. But I'm actually being very loose and casual with it in the sketch phase because I don't want to lock my sketch into a perspective that's making it rigid. I want to have a sketch that feels like the right kind of piece, and then I'm going to work out what the perspective is afterwards. So you can post-rationalize your perspective when you're then finalizing your piece, instead of making it something you're locked down to immediately. It's a guide to help you have an interesting drawing. It's not a prison that you have to adhere to a million times. You can have stuff that's a little bit wonky. People are going to forgive it if they like what you're drawing and your illustration has that wow impact. So I draw stuff like this from time to time, where I'm like, okay, this is vaguely the space this character is occupying, but I need to remember to foreshorten it and have stuff vanish behind itself as I go down. So I'm working with the rules in my head, but I'm guessing those rules quite a lot whilst I'm sketching, because the sketch is more important than the rules at this stage. And then I'll move things around and tighten up a few shapes a little bit further down the line. Perspective is a wonderful guide to have really dynamic pieces. Let it guide you, don't let it trap you. Oh, wow! Oh, I like that. Anyway, thank you, that was a great question. Give me a man and perspective. 2-point or 3-point and I'll just go away. Didn't the Pentagon get documents leaked in a Minecraft Discord? Yeah, it's not just Minecraft. Is it World of Tanks? There's basically like... By the way, this is real. This is 100% real. If you sign up for a job on the MI6 website, and if you sign up for jobs in many companies which deal with classified documents, materials, on a lot of their questionnaires, they will ask you, do you play World of Tanks? Do you play World War II aircraft simulator games? And the reason why that question's on there is because the forums related to World War II online free-to-play games are some of the most common places that people in the military leak documents. The most random bloody thing. It was dumb AF. Yeah, doing Discord stuff, leaking tank blueprints. Mikey's in Discord. He does the 2 things he's learned to do in Discord and then he leaves. Yeah, I know how to @ someone and I know how to respond with a picture. So I can make memes now in Discord. Biden needs to get his hours in on World of Tanks. I'd love it if you looked up Biden's playtime. War Thunder. Yeah, Nick's nailed it. That's the one that I was trying to think of.
You must be a
War Thunder.
or in with them.
Oh!
He's studying us.
Give me the toxic, want some toxic gin. What's the next song? Oh. Oh, everybody welcome in. Thank you so much for that great toxic gin. Everybody now welcome in and come on reading from a toxic gin. She's a gorgeous girl who's been traveling. She went to Japan and Korean. Now she's back and she's European. She fixed her leg and she's getting weed. And everybody knows it's toxic gin. She's a gamer, no blamer, and she sounds so English. Get in. Yo. What's up? You. Thank you for the toxic read. Toxic, you gorgeous human being. How the devil are you doing? Hey, thank you for that raid. What are you up to? Wait, do we not have any meme channels? Oh my god, guys, I have like a 1 gigabyte meme folder with memes from the last 4 years. Could we make a meme channel? And if we had a meme channel, could I literally dump the entire folder in there? Or would Discord give me a warning? Toxic, what are you up to? Ooh!
Thanks to it Bill Nash for my sub gift. Mike him burn, Mike him burn, Mike him burn.
Thank you, Bill. Yeah, Bill Nash has been working really hard. He's donating to the mikeymegamega, raising awareness for the fact that the boiler is broken livestream charity fundraiser. Toxic, my boiler is broken. I have a space heater down here, and I'm being very humbled because it turns out having a hot shower is a first world thing. And I've really been humbled down to boiling the kettle and scrubbing myself in a tub. So it's really chilly and I keep complaining. But Toxic, do you want to know where I'm not cold? In my heart, because I've got people like you raiding my stream. How you doing? Make your own private server for meme dumping, not in my Discord. Oh, okay. Oh, we're not gonna have okay, no memes. No gold. What? No memes. Ayatollah says no memes. Sorry, kids. Christmas is cancelled. I wanted, but Daddy says no. Wait, why am I deleting? Oh, so wrong layer. Anyway, long story short, what I'm doing is I'm really just taking my time here and nudging around these shapes because I want Devil Chan vaguely here, but now we need to fill up another couple of characters into, oh Jesus Christ, into the canvas. Let's keep that zoomed out, shall we? We also don't want to zoom in too much at the moment because we are essentially just thumbnailing. Anyway, so how long is the devil's succubus-ish tail? We might move where this tail is going in a bit. But for now it's something like that. She also has wings, but the wings disappear into tattoos on her shoulder blades, which is convenient because otherwise they're getting away with loads of nice sexy shots and angles. So Toxic, what were you doing? What have you been up to today? You're kinetic. I've been playing some Yakuza 0. Ah, yes, Toxic. So this is a question I ask you every time. I ask you, what was that game you said you were playing? I said I was interested in, but not interested enough to play. But I really need to watch somebody stream it. And then you reminded me it's Yakuza. And then I go, yes, it is. I need to check out your stream sometime. And then I went offline for an entire month instead. Yeah. How you doing, by the way? How you doing? Yakuza 0! yeah, I know. Sorry. I keep asking. Wait, you've been playing that for ages. Is it that good? Wait, do the Yakuza games have quite a lot of playtime hours? It's like an action RPG, right? Okay, now, Mikey, why do you then have this line here if we're still kind of looking over Devil Chan's head? Because Devil Chan is the shortest of the three, and I wanted her to be just below our eye line. And then Danny will be on our eye line, and then Victoria will be just above it. So I think that means we've got to make her a bit smaller. If away. Cheers for the shout out, dude. Nick, Yakuza Zero's masterpiece. Really? It's a lot of fun, but I'm only at chapter 5. I'm gonna need to see somebody play it before I don't know why, but I've always felt a bit alienated from that series. Because I can't identify as a Yakuza. No, I don't know why, but like, I get the same feeling with Yakuza, even over different games. I get the same feeling with the Yakuza series as I do the Persona series. I feel like I'm a total outsider to whatever it is that's going on. I don't get it. I see lots of stuff and I know it's weird, but I don't understand what's happening at all. So I'm always just like, I'll play something else. Hi, sir! How you doing, man? It's a perfect blend of serious and silly. It's actually super cathartic. Okay. I might need to go for a wee. So, what's Danny going to be doing? I haven't really thought I proposed. I mean, the other two can just be standing there enjoying her company. I want to have like I'm not going to. I want to have Victoria leaning in with her big attitude, going in for a pinch of bum because she's a saucy lady. She's not shy as Victoria. But we'll keep them all standing up so we've got a nice height difference. My breath away. Why are my adverts in Spanish? Oh no, Polly. Oh no. Un momento, por favor. Oh no. Oh no. Un momento, amigos. Estas mis perros. Sí. Yeah. Yes. Estas mis perros. By the way, I don't, as you can tell, I don't speak Spanish. Oh no, un momento. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? Who doesn't want huge titties? Damn. Damn, I tell her that emote.
Damn, Johnny. This is quite the mess you've made.
I think to kind of balance against her big, thick stance, I almost want Danny's legs together. Like she's standing all just like, I don't know, weirdly prim. But they're all quite close together. Maybe one leg trailing behind. The old one too. Make it just a tiny bit more natural. Peckies or poobies? Ooh. Oh, Cyber Wolfie's getting really comfortable in chat. Mikey, I asked you a question. Peckies or poobies? Ooh. I don't know. Do you want me to answer that in baby talk?
Ooh, peckies or poopies. Ooh.
I don't know, mate. I don't know, Cyber Wolfie. I don't quite understand what those words are. Which one's poobies? Which one's poobies? Oh, I don't know that meme, actually. The only thing that I can... When you say our meme, the only one I think of is the guy... The guy where his face is in the clouds. Actually, I need to cover that. I need to book some studio time. I haven't released an album in absolutely ages. I haven't released an album in yonks. Also, thank you very much for the follow. Hello. Oh, the question way earlier. I was trying to mix pecs and boobs. Giddy. Are her hands bound above her head? Please say yes. Do you know what? I'm happy to explore that option. As in, if she's tied up and bound, And then Danny's got like a... What do you have those dog loops? I don't know. If they could look like they've caught a devil. They've been demon hunting. High-level elf priestesses do have enough power to stand up toe-to-toe with a demon. Of some aspect. I was envisioning her just doing a mocking prayer. Because she's obviously hell aspected. She's always like, you know, anti-religious. Let me scroll back down. Oh, one sec. I can't listen to the whole thing if it's a song, because we'll get a DMCA'd, but let's have a quick look. Oh, this is it. Okay, if I put that... So it's Kieran Callaghan's Screaming Cowboy. I'll put that into Spotify, and then we can listen to it. Oh, it's got crazy EPs. I can't find Screaming Cowboy. We'll come back to it another time. But thank you. She's doing the glue peeling off your skin trick everyone did in grade school. Absolutely. Wait, what are we talking about? I'm still trying to decipher it too. Yeah, Midgard's just like, I don't know about this live stream. I'm popping in and I'm having a look today, but I don't know. I don't think this guy's quite the guy I thought he was. I lost 2 brain cells of that. She's getting special training. Ooh, training! Oh, the song is called Big Enough. Thank you. Do you know what? Yeah, I could... Maybe a whip wouldn't be a crazy idea. Yeah, I haven't really thought about a power play yet. Because all 3 of them are OCs, I was going to vibe them together. But Devil-chan isn't... Devil-chan is like another... Oh, Jesus. Another, what do you call it? A herald. But she's not like a full-time herald of a megaverse. Like the elf girls are. Devil-chan is particular... more of like a Patreon aspected, as in I'll do loads of stuff and extra bonus images on Patreon for her, like a little mascot. Who's rainbowing me? You can't be leaving her ass hanging out naked now with bondage. Please give us some temporary... There is no bondage. There is no bondage. However, we do not... Twitch T's and C's are very serious. Oh, did you see that streamer, Morgapie, I think? Did you see she released a video where she was just like, I'm wearing a top. When I do this, I'm wearing a top. And she was like, she leans back and she's got a top on. Can we all just be 100% clear in reality that she is not wearing that top when she was doing her live streams? Now, she might well have been covered up. She might have pasties on. She might have had like stick-on cups. But she was not wearing, because she's like, I'm actually wearing a boob top. And she released a video on Twitter. I'm actually wearing a boob top. And the boob top is very firmly holding her boobs in and together. And it's like, mate, I've seen how free you were swinging in those live streams, okay? One of you is 2 o'clock and one of you is 10 p.m. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's pointing at different compass points very liberally. She might be covered. She might be body painted for all we know. But you were not wearing that top. That is, I think that's what you call a post-rationalizing lie. And by the way, I'm not hating. If Twitch says you can't show underboob, but somebody's just like, wait a minute, does that mean I can show hanging boob and use implied nudity to get away with a live stream and get loads of money and followers? Because remember, Twitch is full of young people, whereas a porn website is full of porn stars. So if you need to get more people to join your adult content on OnlyFans, Twitch and YouTube are a fresh source of newcomers. You don't have any competition. I'm not knocking the game and I'm not knocking the players. But I always will call out a fucking liar. I'm like, you're lying about the top, mate. You do you, power to you. Much success to Morgie Pie. I follow her on Twitter. But you were not wearing that top. Nobody thinks you're wearing that top. But the other thing is that now I don't know for Twitch, but I do know for YouTube, implied nudity is just as forbidden as nudity. And that's the thing. If you're going deep into Schrodinger's nipple coverage with oiled up and vibing, the whole energy there is implied free swinging, which does fall into TOS. And I'm no snitch. I'm not like, ooh, Twitch mods, go look at this live stream. A lady's doing something that I don't like. Mate, live and let live. But there is a TOS thing in there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Schrodinger, yeah, Polly, absolutely. Hey, Gondi, hey, man. Better risk ruining the illusion than ruining your Twitch account. Midgar, correct. I mean, she's already temporarily banned. But, like, by the way, she was doing it the smart way. She was on that meta, growing like crazy. She'd already been growing like crazy a few weeks ago, because another streamer pointed out something else she was doing a while ago. Some very particular type of yoga at the camera. But, so when she was riding this meta just now really hard and high, she did it very specifically as charity live streams. That is a smart move. The new meta, disappointed that we can't get Mikey Grease. Yeah. So by the way, like if I ever am just like, hey man, have you noticed that there's a lot of TNA again on Twitch? Just like it was 6 years ago when the entire platform was a pair of boobs playing a video game, and the actual video game coverage was this big in the corner of the screen. Do you remember when Twitch were like, video game coverage needs to be at least 1/3 of your monitor now? Because they had too much of that. We've gone full circle. We're back on that meta again. And the only reason I might be remotely responsive to it is simply because I know for a fact that if I was a hot lady with a pair of knockers, I would 100% be doing this shit. I would be so deep in OnlyFans and doing metas on Twitch. Oh, none of you would be able to stand me. I would be going, I would have a big house. If I was a lady with a lovely pair of knockers, I would not let a little thing like other people's opinions stop me from using them to have a really nice big house. I would just dive all in. So I can't knock it. I can't knock the ladies who are like, hey, I'm really fucking hot, and this is a platform that responds really well to hot girls. I can't knock it, because I would probably do it. If I was them, I'd be doing it. Instead, I've got to draw them. I've got to draw them like a mug. Anyway, long story short, guys, I think it's really disgusting that people would use Twitch, a gaming platform full of kids, as a place to show their boobs. Imagine using boobs to gain followers. Anyway, guys, so these are my OCs, Victoria and Danny. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take Victoria and we're going to use her character design in a new illustration. We've got the 3 of them now, and I'm going to be putting these 3 ladies together for a new piece. So join me as we do some drawing. Twitch, though, it's a gaming platform, okay? A sacred gaming space. And it's disgusting that hot girls would be here. I only want ugly gaming men, okay? No hot girls. Let's go. Long story short, Ayatollah's right. You have to put some pants on them. Shall I just do that here as well whilst we're here? I'll hop onto a new layer real quick. Imagine. Don't forget it's for charity. Yeah, and it's for my boiler charity. Raising awareness for the fact that my boiler is broken charity livestream. Oh, have you guys really randomly just Have you guys seen that Susu now has she's got an app which is a dating bot? She's been like, no more having random people use ChatGTP to use your image and likeness without the consent of the creator. She was like, you can do it, but I've literally got my own version. Susu now has like a dating virtual Susu app. An AI Susu. That lady's on that tech. Because you know what they say? You can't fight the... What's it? Who's the king? Is it King Canute? It's not Nebuchadnezzar, right? Nebuchadnezzar was one of the first kings in the Bible. But King Canute is the one who sat by the sea and he commanded the shore. He commanded the tide not to rise. And if that taught us anything, is you can't fight the tide, but you can ride it. Evolve or die. And Susu's flexing a great example of that. You can't fight the tide, but you can ride it. Or something like that. You can't fight the sea, but you can ride the wave. By the way, I'm probably gonna have to do a stand-up body shot of Danny and just really nail down her figure. She's a little bit of a sporty curvy, but she does still have quite a bit of cleavage. Like, quite a bit of cleavage for IRL, and a good medium amount of cleavage for an anime character. Let's put it that way. Two completely different scales of evolution. Couldn't be you. Such a roundabout way to admit I was correct. Damn. Oh, what happened, Ayatollah? Those are some deep character traits. Absolutely. We're just here designing characters. And their traits. All of this needs moving. It's so crunched and weird. I do get that. But we'll get there. Mikey, please don't add to my long list of I should sculpt this. Got it, Polly. Got it. No worries. Oh, Polly, do you want to know who does that for me? Is oh fuck. There is they stream on here sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna look at my Twitter. I'll look at my Twitter on my break. There's somebody I follow, but they basically 3D sculpt a hot waifu every 2 days, and they always make these quick little like turnarounds, 5-second vids of them. And Ayatollah, do you know who I'm talking about? We both follow this person. Ayatollah knows about this sort of shit. They do really, really curvy, thick waifu sculpts every couple of days. It's not Rat Lord, but they have rat in their name. Rushzilla, yes. And Rush is very close to rat. So I'm still correct. Yeah, Polly, every time I look at Rushzilla, I'm just like, fucking hell. I must not draw this. Fucking hell. Okay, well, we've got loads of degens. Thank you very much. Did I just use my degeneracy for good? You did. You helped Mikey. Oh my god. Is this what it's like to be a hero? I want to just line up these feet. I don't know why, but it feels important. If I line up her lead foot with her far foot. And then Victoria's going to fill up most of this area, and she'll be more top than anything. Tricky, so Tricky, how you doing, man? Have you done any animations? No, Tricky, not myself. I've made one animation my entire life, and it was back when I was an edgy young teenager, and it was about Princess Diana in heaven having to get a football abortion as part of a World Cup promotion animation that I did. It wasn't very tasteful. But I'm kind of tempted. It's just, the thing is like, there are people out there who will animate your character art, and I think in terms of like the amount of hours I have spare in my life, I think I'm just going to have to commission other people to animate my characters. I don't think I'm going to fit it in myself. But the thing is like, Tricky, that's one of the things as an illustrator. I mean, I don't know if you draw, Tricky, but like as an illustrator, that's one of the things you're always tempted by. Okay, if you do 2D waifu artwork, if you're a 2D illustrator, here's the two things you are always tempted by. It's like the last temptation of Christ. You know you need to spend your time doing your 2D drawings, but what do you always fantasize about? You fantasize about rigging and animating. Oh, what if I just learnt it? I could probably learn it in a weekend. What if I learnt some basic rigging? We all know you're never going to learn it. We all know you're never going to find the spare time. But what if I did? What if I rigged it? What if I rigged these? I could learn to rig these. And the other thing, what if I learned Blender? What if I learned a little bit of Blender just so that I could do some basic 3D objects to help my compositions? I don't have to become a master, just enough Blender to put some shapes in a room as a background for my characters, and then I can draw on it. Are you going to learn Blender though, for real? Are you going to find the time? No. Are you going to talk about it? All the time. Rigging and Blender 3D. Yeah, so Bill Nash is a computer guy. Bill Nash is a computer guy. I'm just going to learn Unreal Engine. I'm learning Blender right now. Super fun. No, you're not Midgar. Midgar's lying to himself. Midgar's sitting there with a 2D illustration in front of him. And he's going, I should learn Blender. Midgar's like, I made a donut. I'm learning. Sit back down, Midgar. Sit back down. Laughs in 3D. Yeah. So did Polly, you don't count because like you came in the 3D door. You're a different, like, you're our cousins, Polly. We love you, but you don't live with us. You're our beloved 3D modelers of a beloved cousins of 2D illustrators. We all have similar loves and hates, but different dads. There's a moth girl who's become too addicted to rigging herself new models. Really, Jaffias? Are they taking commissions? Mr. Real Sketch. That's what I thought of when I heard Victoria. Primo Victoria, big on top. Oh yeah. Prab's coming in hard with a 15 stream rot. Prab has turned up for a hello in the last 15 of every one of my live streams. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you, everybody who pops in on my streams. As you probably noticed by now, especially if you're a bit new, now that I've remembered to actually post on Instagram again. My illustration process is very slow when I'm chilling out with you guys on stream. That's kind of the way I like it, because then I take decisions which I feel okay with. And it's basically just a form of Stockholm syndrome, where I've looked at the image long enough, I've learned to finally accept my captor. Whereas if I try to work quickly, I end up making a drawing that's just not very good. So we're slowly nudging shapes, moving things around, slowly feeling the cameras and chatting. Yeah, it's super slow, but I'm really just chilling out, relaxing with you guys. I promise not to rap on top of this song, even though the need is great. I want you to know I'm being really good right now. But yeah, we're just DOSing getting it done. Oh, actually, I have to stop talking. I'm not gonna, don't worry. Have you ever been... No, I'm kidding. Jaywen. Oh, yo, hey Jaywen. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Lovely to see you. What if her tail wrapped around her leg? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's also an option. Come in, Mikey's line. This one's for you, okay? Every time we listen to a rap song, one of them's for me and one of them's for you. This one's for you. Let's go to a new layer.
Hello there.
Hey, well, thank you very much for the follow. Oh yeah, sorry, I was going somewhere with this before I got distracted by 8 Mile. Long story short, thank you very much for popping in for a hello, whilst we get a little bit of rough thumbnailing done. I hope you're all having a very good time in your own creative endeavours. Happy middle of the week, and much love to people who just like pop on a stream, open it up and just leave a lurk, just so that tab's open, up spot figures. Also much love to people who talk to me, say hello. Don't forget the tournament. Yo, hello there guys, this is a heads up, we are playing a Tekken 7 combat tournament right here on the Twitch channel over this December. We'll probably be doing it around about the Sunday 17th, Monday 18th, but we can jiggle around this the days Sunday to make sure it works for everybody. It is a fighting game tournament with an Amazon gift card, cash prize, so come get involved. We're looking for at least 8 people, so if you've ever played Tekken before, this is a great opportunity to shake off the dust and come get in on the action. Everybody is invited, we're taking on all comers. And if you don't have a copy of Tekken, we're doing this because it's dirt cheap. About £3.50 on CD keys, so just a few bucks. Grab yourself a copy, come get involved in a fighting action, and we'll be doing that a little bit later. So ask me about that, or if you've got Dragon Ball FighterZ, Street Fighter 6, Apex Legends, or any of the other bad boys, we'll be playing video games all the way through the Christmas window. I'd like some advice on finishing... a drawing. Can we do that thing we did a long time ago? Upload it to Imager, post the link. Yes, Goigondi, but I think I've got an advert running, so I don't think Goigondi can hear me. So I'm just gonna wave, and then I'll try to reread that after the advert's finished. In fact, I'm not gonna read any message from somebody who's not subbed right now, because I think most of you are probably sitting in an advert, but I will come back to it. I'm going to go for a quick wee. And I'll see you guys very, very shortly.
Very cool, way to go! Very cool, way to go!
Oppa Gangnam Style ASMR, please.
Ew.
Just teasing.
Oh, Bill! Bill, you you triggered my ASMR whilst I wasn't here. Bill. You missed out. I would have done an ASMR for you. Bill. Bill, I would have seduced the microphone for you, Bill. Bill, thank you so much. Holy shit. Guys, Bill Nash, whilst I was away, dropped 1,000 bitties. If the song ends before he gets back, you'll have no context. Okay, one sec. Okay. Okay. I'm not a racist, but I don't speak Korean. Oh, Bill. Bill Nash. Bill Nash. Oh, there's so much Bill out there. Bill, thank you so much. 1,000 Bill bitties. 1,000 wonderful. Yes, it's terrible. Nobody enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy it. Bill didn't enjoy it. My bank manager sometimes watches my videos. They said so during my mortgage application meeting. Bill, you bugger. Thank you so much for another 1,000 bitties. Strongly donating to the mikeymegamega, raising awareness for the fact that my boiler is broken live stream charity fundraiser. Yes, my boiler is broken. Quick update. I got called today. As you know, the boiler engineer is like, I put in a new PCI board, but it will need a new PCI LCD display reader. And it's probably the fan that's broken. So he went back to the insurance people to say he needs to order these parts. And the insurance people came back to me, and they've come in with the old classic, beyond economical repair. So they were like, we cannot repair your boiler. It's not economical to do so. So we're going to send you a £500 check in the post to help towards buying a new boiler. But that's the end of boiler repair time. We can recommend some people. Yeah, so I get 500 quid off towards a new boiler as part of my insurance. Whereas what I wanted was your other option, which was up to 1,000 quid off getting it repaired. So the difference between a £2,000 repair and having £1,000 taken off versus a £4,000 a new boiler and getting £500 taken off. Well, that's the difference between Christmas, isn't it? So the very, very, very last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look, because I needed a new PCI board, a new PCI display screen, and a new fan, according to that last electrician, right? I casually started looking these up on fucking builder suppliers and stuff, and engineers supply websites. These things are not insanely expensive. You can pick up all three of these things for like 400 quid. So it's not economical to repair, as in those people won't do it as part of my insurance. But I could buy each of those parts for about 400-500 quid, and then book a engineer and be like, hey, my boiler needs repairing. Don't worry, I've already got the parts literally right here. Can you put these parts in right now? Because then I'll be paying for like one day's worth of labor, but I'll already have the stuff, so nobody can say, oh, it's not economical to get new parts. Because I'll be like, dude, the parts are right here. All I need is a professional to put them in. You'll AliExpress it. No, I'm not gonna DIY it. I'm not gonna DIY it. Yeah, Amra. Amra, I'm getting such a good deal. Amra, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Instead of £4,300 sudden expenditure, I'm already down to 3,700. It's practically free, mate. Practically free. Pays for itself, that does, the boiler. Mikey, I love you, but please don't do it that way. No. Again, just to be super, super clear, I would get the very specific parts that go with my boiler model, year and make, right? Specifically the correct pieces. And I would get a professional engineer. I'd still call out an engineer under a repair job to install them. The only difference is the parts are hit, instead of them being like, oh, we'll have to order it in and see if it's worth the cost. The difference is the parts are right here in front of you. All I need is for you to actually install them safely. And so it might sound like a gamble, because basically, Mikey, if that doesn't work, you still have to pay £3,700 for a brand new boiler. Whereas what I'm saying is I'm paying for the knowledge that I'm paying for the peace of mind knowledge that I absolutely can't get it repaired at worst. Does that make sense? Mikey's bootleg boiler. Oh, this boiler, lots of boiler parts fell off the back of the van, it did. All right, love. Right, your boiler. First time in London, is it?
Oh yeah, Gov. I'm just a combi eco boiler from about the early 2000s. Oh, I've been up all night, I have, heating up water.
Is that right, love? Oh, I love taking boilers round in a taxi.
Oh, cool, blimey, jiggle, jiggle. How much is the fare?
3,700, love. Don't worry. You want to make sure you can get the engineer who'd be willing to do it first. Yeah, Amra, that's a very good point. I should probably make a telephone call first. Query second. Booty, see you shortly. Thank you very much for vibing. Soldering it into place will cost £2,000. I can put these parts in. It's 3,700. Anyway, long story short. Mikey, why are you still exploring fixes instead of biting a bullet? I'll tell you why. And it goes like this. In order to get a new boiler put in, so basically, the issue is that most of my downstairs house is storage. It's got the entire house's worth of previous occupancy in boxes and all sorts of bits. And I've redecorated this room, and I'm redecorating my bedroom. If I want to get a new boiler put in, the engineers need to have access to so many different areas of a house. The attic, the heating system, the electrics and a fuse box and stuff. And that is behind a mountain of not just boxes, but like rock solid boxes, because they've got all my mum's old art books. It's physically inaccessible. So if I want to get a new boiler, what I have to do is actually pull my finger out my arse and continue stripping the wallpaper and redecorating my bedroom. And the reason why is because once that's done, because I've left the carpet on the floor, so that when I paint, I'm painting on top of the old carpet. So that once that's done, I can order a big yellow skip. So that all the rubbish in the garden, all the rubbish from downstairs, all gets chucked in a skip. And the carpet in my bedroom. So I just roll it up and chuck it. So that everything's prepped for new furniture and I actually have all the rooms in my house back with space. Then there's room for the engineers to actually access all the services they need to put in a new boiler. Can you see the rigmarole? Now, it's a good thing I got that chainsaw, and it's a good thing I've smashed the absolute heck out my garden, because I can access all the crap that needs to also go in the skip. So I'm getting there. I'm making great progress over the last 3 years of live streaming talking about the same topic. So it just means I have to get really busy if we're going to go new boiler. It's not just for money. I've got to do a load of tasks first. Oh, stream the carpet and the wallpaper right off the tags. Oh yeah, when I get the new furniture and a new bed, and all the BDSM shit for my bedroom, I'm going to be making review videos for all of them. Hi, I expressly bought this doggy style hard plate clamp body set specifically for a review and education video, plus tax write-off. Don't forget the drip tray. Now I remember why we stopped having fun. Now I remember why we stopped having fun a while ago. Yeah, the drip tray. The George Foreman Orgasm 5000 submissive clamp set and drip tray. All the natural juices just flows right into the tray. Wow. Thanks, Ayatollah. Everyone say thanks, Ayatollah. She might be a little bit too side on, to be fair. I have to bring this form around a little bit. Would anybody like to take a bet on whether my boiler is still broken by the 15th of January? I reckon that's 50-50 odds right now, depending on what I need to get done. I'm going to look at that automatic... Honestly, if I'm going to look at that shower attachment that Jimmy the Brush was talking about. There's a shower attachment that will heat your water electronically. It's probably a bit pricey on your electricity bill, but it gives you hot showers, apparently. Yeah, does anybody want to take a £4,300 bet? Go on.
Just tea, thank you.
Not a hashtag not a scam, I promise. You know whoever loses the Tekken Tag tournament has to pay me £3,700, right? Thanks for signing up, everyone. No, I'm kidding. Fernando. Does anybody remember on YouTube an animator called Sexual Lobster? And they made all of the man whore animations. They're Australian, I think. Australian or Kiwi. They did like yacht battle and stuff like that. Rad? Oh yeah, you couldn't even name your YouTube channel that anymore. Everything you produce would be demonetized. The solar shower Ayatollah suggested makes way more sense as attempt. Are you taking a piss? That's literally. I don't. Okay, Fenrir. And by the way, I'm literally like, am I missing something here, or are you just taking a piss? Because that solar shower thing is hi. It's a black bag. It's you leave this bag full of water out in the sun, and the water might warm up. Number one, it's winter. Number two, in England. Warm up a bag of water. That solar shower thing is for people in hot climates, camping in the heat in summer. Just take cold showers. Do you want to know something? Well, in summer, not in winter, but in summer, I used to do that every now and then. Not a cold shower. I'd have a normal shower, and then at the very, very end, I'd do 30 seconds to 1 minute of cold. And I'd properly like I'd be like, so if I get hit with cold water, I make a lot of weird noises. I do deep breathing. I'm like, oh, oh, ah. But I'm just like, oh, and I let it get all in me and up me. I'm just like, oh, ah. I really make sure that I'm like taking the cold. And it does two things. Number one, you feel really weirdly alert afterwards. Instead of coming out the shower all warm and woozy, you're switched on. Number two, when you do that, it de-steams your bathroom. If you do 30 seconds of cold tap on the shower at the end of your shower, not only do you feel like you're James Bond, but when you pull back the curtain, all the steam's gone. Win-win. Just turn on the tap and fill it with warm water. You're hanging a window inside. Okay, look, Fenrir, your optimism on organically heating water from sunlight in the UK is unique. I don't know what to tell you, Fenrir. Fenrir, you're clearly an intelligent man. But I don't know what to tell you about your willingness to believe that I can heat up a bag of water from solar energy here in England. Anyway, long story short, there's an electric box that you can attach your shower into, apparently. That's what I'm going to look up. I'll look into that. I feel like I was beaten for information, but I didn't have. Yeah, yeah. So I feel so fresh, but also my body's like tingling, like I've just been in a fight or flight situation. That's a psychological hack that neuroscientists recommends. So James Bond does it in one of the James Bond books. Although he does it a bit more like in a fantasy book way. It was like, he does like 2 minutes of very hot and 2 minutes of very cold or some shit. Where's Snow Rip? They're Finnish. They do shit like that, don't they? They go out into the ice. Some of those people don't come back, by the way. It's a limited window, I'll grant. Yeah, you're better off peeing in a bag. I think that heats me up. Let's not go back to our peeing techniques. Switching temperatures is actually a very good health improvement hack. Now, I'm not against doing that some more, but the thing is you need to have a hot, lovely shower first. Just having a cold shower because you don't have any central heating, that's less I'm James Bond and more, oh, I'm miserable. We'll come back to that one. By the way, Chomp Chomp, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Yeah, scald your skin and have a shower. Ooh, guys, have you ever seen a film where these... I don't know if it's like in the 70s or something. It's like a... No, it's an 80s movie. It's a 90s movie. And basically, these people are in a house, and they've got like a tech house, but the electricity is evil. And all I remember is they've got a Felix the Clock cat. Felix the cat clock. And so like the main visuals of the movie are like it's a Felix the cat thing, and then I don't know, the tail is the clock or something, and it's like tick tock, and there's like zzz. Anyway, so one of the people in the house goes in the shower. They go to have a shower, and it traps them in the shower and turns the water up, and they get all blistered and fucked. The Lawnmower Man. No, not like... And all the telephones shall ring as one to be my coming. It's not Lawnmower Man. Beauty and the Beast. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. What have you been up to? Beauty, tell me all about your day, you gorgeous thing. Rinse, wash, dye. Is it called rinse, wash, dye? It's not Lawnmower Man. Don't shave when showering with cold water. You'll nick your knackers. Oh, mate. Yeah, if you're shaving your coin purse, warm, soapy water. Number one, get that coin purse relaxed. You don't want to be over mountains and wrinkles. You want it relaxed. You want it hot. You want it lathered and smooth. Oh, yeah. But you want your razor to be cold. Mikey, you're supposed to review a thing. Wait, what happened? The electricity in the house is evil, like when I replaced the light switch that one time. Kaitsa. Mate, turn off your fuses. I vaguely remember this. It's my mum's birthday today. So I'm off. I'm just having a bit of a relaxing day though. Packing and doing some orders. Hey, awesome dude. Thanks for popping in, by the way. How are you? I have no... So, as you may have known, I'm complaining loudly about the boiler. But outside of the boiler, in terms of getting stuff done, I have a big to-do list, and all of the things that I need to do are things that I do want to do. So in that regard, I'm happy. All the tasks I've got are self-set, and we're going to be leaning into all of them throughout the end of this year and the beginning of next year. So in the wider sense of things, in the wonderful world of being a first world person, I got no real complaints. I got boiler moaning, but I like moaning. Moaning's like a pastime of mine. But no. Life's okay, man. Life's okay. Shocker. Is it called Shocker? Evil electricity. Are they British Gas customers? Oh, evil British Gas. Shocker. One sec. Let's have a quick look. Shocker film. Oh, there's an evil guy in an electric chair. Oh, I don't remember a guy getting electric chaired. Oh, it's a Wes Craven film. Wait a minute. I need to see some screenshots. Shocker. Ooh, oh God. No. No. Oh, maybe. No. No. No, it's not Shocker. Thank you, by the way. It's not Shocker. It's not Shocker. I don't recognize any of the scenes from Shocker. Evil electricity. Electricity film Felix Cat Clock. Oh, is it Pulse? One sec. Oh my god, there's like 8 films called Pulse and they all look awful. What's the name of that perspective point that you're sketching in? Blue Ninja. Hey, how you doing? This is technically... okay, if you actually want to really break it down, this is 3-point perspective. But basically it's 1 point, it's 1 vanishing point. So my vanishing point is down here. And my perspective lines are very vaguely going like this. But my horizon line is up here. So everything below the horizon line is kind of getting opened up to me, right? We're viewing over it. So technically, right off the edges of this page, I have a vanishing point off to the left, which goes like this. And I've got the same thing on the right doing this. So that what I'm actually playing with is like, imagine that these 3 women are one just jar or one blob. This is the top of the blob that we're looking down on. And this is our vanishing perspective on each side. But the only one I'm currently giving any thought to is the one at the bottom. But it's just giving me this slight opening up as I look down. Oh, Polly got there. Maybe it's Pulse. Pulse is more about electronic ghosts than anything. Yeah, let me just look up Pulse a bit more. If Pulse has a picture of a cat clock, it's Pulse. Like, the one visual thing I've got is the clock. 1988. Pulse film 1988. Okay, I think it's Pulse. I can't see a clock, but I see the kid. I think that's the kid. Just burped right into the microphone. I'm so sorry. Do you know what? I think it's Pulse. I think it's Pulse. Alright, let's read the synopsis on Internet Movie Database. How are we doing for time? Guys, in 45 minutes... In 45 minutes, we're moving over to trailer reactions. So that an hour after that, we start Tekken. And then we can do an hour and a half of Tekken, and then an hour and a half of finals. And that still gives Ayatollah plenty of hangout room if we start finals by something 9 or 9:30. Pulse Film 1998 Internet Movie Database. Only 5.4 out of 10 rating. In a suburb in Los Angeles, California, the divorced Bill welcomes his beloved son David with his new wife Ellen to spend a few days with him. David lives with his mother in Colorado and befriends his neighbor Stevie. When Bill and Ellen have to go to a party, David prefers to stay home alone watching a baseball game on TV. Out of the blue, weird things happen at home with the TV and other electric appliances. Then Stevie tells him that their neighbor went crazy and destroyed his house. David snoops around in the house and meets an old man who tells him there's a deadly and intelligent pulse of electricity running through the electrical grid. It's Pulse. It's Pulse. It's Pulse. Yeah, it's Pulse. Thank you. Yeah, I want to check out Pulse. No images of a cat. I remember that the very, very ending of the film is that there's a really, really slow... What do you call it when the camera is on a train track? There's a really, really slow dolly in on the clock at the very end. Like there might be evil electricity in it. And I think the last shot of the film is just the kid really casually just reaches over and turns it off. Gui Gondi, welcome back. Okay, Gui Gondi, was it you earlier who asked me a art-related question? I'm really sorry, but 2 of you got, I think Gui Gondi and maybe Volgraza, I'm not 100% sure. Somewhere in the chat history, you guys asked me some art questions. And I didn't skip them on purpose. It's just that when I read your question, we were right in the middle of an ad break. So I was like, there's no point me talking. So, dude, if you want to repost it, sorry, I can't remember what it was, but if you want to repost that question, you're more than welcome to. It's just, I remember thinking, oh, you're not subbed. You can't hear me as I'm reading it. So I was like, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. over him. Mikey remembering this is a miracle. Sorry. Yeah, let's go, dude. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Dickheads. I'm just scrolling down. Okay, let's open this. Go, go buy a lotto ticket. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, these steps are coming across. Dude, this composition in terms of where you've got the succubus. Is this like for a book cover? The way you've got the succubus filling one space and then flowing all that wing into the second. Holy shit. There's big energy and big shapes going on here. Okay, so what was your question? The fuck do I do next on this drawing? Mikey, I've been lost on how to move forward with this drawing. I'm still testing the colours, but I already did a shading layer, and I'm using it with multiply blending mode to test out the colours, but after that I don't know what to do. Any suggestions on how to proceed? Yo, Kitesa, have a good day at work, dude. Thank you very much for liking along. Okay, this may not be great advice, but I can tell you what I would do next. I would start to attack different sections. I would probably personally start with the skin. And where you've got the multiply layers casting shadows onto the skin, they're quite dark and bold. And look, your style's your style. Don't let me tell you what to do. But I'd probably go into that multiply layer and I'd try to warm it up a little bit. So instead of multiplying with a grey that's kind of deadening on your skin tones, I'd multiply with a very, 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 very grey peach or warm tone. Just a tiny bit of warmth in that multiply layer. If you just like drop fill it or add a little bit of saturation, will warm up on the character. Then you can go around on that skin layer and just use, for example, a soft blending brush just to show that those sections are 3D. I can see you've done it a bit with that multiply shading. So similar thing, but maybe just add a bit more heat into it. Because you've got so many reds and warm tones in this character already. And I'd also go into the wings and I'd start ribbing the wings. Remember, whenever it comes to a demon wings or a sexy succubus, you must remember it's ribbed for your pleasure. Let me see if I can find something from a while ago. Of course, I turn mine inside out though, because I'm a bit selfish. So, billion years ago, we did like a Lilith. And so I was in a similar place, man. I did the wings, and I was like, okay, these wings are actually just big slabs of colour. What am I supposed to do? So I dropped like a massive multiplier at one end, just to make them feel like some bits are lit and some bits are in shadow. And then I went, you've already got like the skeletal bits, the frame, which is great. But you still want to start going crossways. Can you see like a mouse illustrator? Have I crashed? I don't know if you can see my stylus on screen. But basically, crossways between... Oh, there we go. Can you see that? Wait, can you not see that? But you can see this. That's the weirdest thing in the world. If I move my mouse, you can see what I'm doing. But if I use my stylus, although I can see that I'm still moving the mouse, it's not showing up at your end, but only when it's on top of a photo image and photo viewer. Holy shit. Anyway, long story short, yeah. You've already done the work, dude. You've got the skeleton. Now start sweeping crossways. You've got skin, right, stretched across these wings. Start to describe that. Look at sexy succubus wings. Look at bats. Look at demons. Slightly warm up that skin where the shadows are, if you want. And yeah, you can have cool tones in the deep shadows to balance the hot reds. I understand how it works. But the multiply shadows cast are a bit hard, so I'd soften them up with a bit of blending. Not everywhere. You do get hard shadow edges, but not quite that hard. And yeah, come back from there and then come in again. Go out, go in. Do you think of wider things that are affecting the overall stuff now? You're still a bit too early to get bogged down with too many concrete details. Get those tones going. With Mikey, any hole's a goal, although the ribbing does make sense. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Excuse me. Remember, I am a human being. I'm not here for your objectification. However, if you do want me to suck on something, I am raising money for my boiler. Just DM me. Remember the rule, if I can fit a condom on it, I will try sitting on it. Just let me know. PPV's available. Oh, Lilith's areola is all I see. Oh, was there visible areola? So, spent too long drawing titties now. It stops grabbing my attention. Mikey, why don't you zoom out more so you can fit in all the characters and limbs? I like it when it's a little bit closer in, especially when you're doing lots of curvy characters. You might be cutting them off a little bit at the end of the composition, but if you're in a little bit tighter, it's more intimate, which is great when you're doing, like, you know, big central things. Should we save this? I don't think I've saved this once since we've been streaming. Just gonna chuck out a flat copy as well really quickly. More peachy skin tones on a shadow layer. Describe the skin on the wings. Yeah, no worries, dude. You know, you could absolutely open up commissions and get this boiler paid for in a week. Oh. Commissions. That might be a really fucking good idea. Oh, fuck. Some cheeky commies. Do I want to get involved with those commie bastards? Cold water's not that bad. I'm trying to think, how much do I hate cold water showers versus how much do I hate working with other people? You mean doing artwork in direct exchange for money? Yes. I bet you do a Beastars commission. Oh, Amra, that's unfair. That's why I'm not taking commissions, because people like Amra will be like, Mikey, what's that one thing I know that you're not 100% happy about? Wait, is it Beastars or Beast Wars? Wait, are we thinking about Transformers? Wait a minute. Wait, Amra, maybe you're talking normal, and I'm assuming you're taking a piss. What is the Transformers series where they land on a completely alien planet, and it's really, really early 3D stuff? It's not a 2D cartoon. And they land on a planet, and they turn into animals instead of robots. Optimus Prime's like a gorilla or something. And they had an animal, like every now and then, like another one falls down from space. That's Beast Wars. That's Beast Wars. Beastars is an anime. Ah, Amra. Okay, sorry. Let me look up Beastars. Oh, hey. Oh, they're all hot wolf boys. Oh, I've seen a doujin that had similar characters to this. It was very naughty. Hey, what the hell is this then? Wait, it has a snake police officer. Oh, is this actually good? I'll leave that tab open if you guys say it's worth investigating. Hot wolf boys, tell me more! Calm down, Maggie. Even simple cheeky sketches for cheap. Yeah, it would have to be like it'd have to be super cheap commissions of various sketching stuff. Ayatollah, it's just gonna make Ayatollah more angry. Every time I deliver something else to someone else, he's closer to stabbing me in my sleep. It's amazing. I just started it with the wife. I'm in love with it. Oh, really? Mikey, I really like your art style. How did you establish it for yourself? I'm trying to come up with one myself that could also translate into 3D. Midgar. When you talk about the bit in translating into 3D, in a very general sense, you always want to make sure you've got a good eye on your semiotics, your big shape language for your character design. But in terms of developing the style I'm at, it's still not where I want it to be. But honestly, it really is as simple as I follow and look at amazing artwork from amazing hot anime illustrators. And I'm just like, okay, well, I want to do stuff that's vaguely like that. I want to have stuff that makes me feel that's really fucking hot. So what I do is I look at that and I'm like, well, why is that good? And so here's a really old thing that I talk about all the time. But you need to learn to look. You need to learn to really see. And this is, I'm not saying that we're better than other people, but I'm saying I might be Jesus Christ. Illustrators, people who draw, and people who create, learn to see. They learn to see and truly look. When the average Joe, that's you lesser people, no, I'm kidding. But like on average, the average person looking at a piece of artwork will get an immediate impulse, right? And they'll see it and they'll move on and they'll keep scrolling. If you start to learn to really draw something, you really look at it and you really see it for what it is. If you sit down and study something, if you sit down and look at something and you go, yeah, I get it. If you sit down and you have to draw that same thing, then you really fucking look at it and you really learn to see it. So what I'm getting at is that there's a whole lot of drawing books out there in English where it's like, this is how you draw anime girls. And again, I'm never knocking anyone who's trying to make something creative that encourages people to be creative. So I'm not knocking the fact that it's there. But my personal critique is that I see a lot of how to draw books where the quality of the anime girls in those drawing books is not the quality of drawings I want to achieve. So why should I study from them? So what I do is I look at the stuff that blows my mind and I look at that. I don't want to follow a basic how to draw tutorial if the anime character looks like a misshapen nightmare because it's a Western illustrator adopting an anime style without much experience for the sake of getting a book published by a deadline. But if I find like some really hot anime figures and artwork, you might want to study it. Draw it. Look at what it is and draw it. Don't trace it, draw it. And then look at your drawing and try to understand, why is your drawing not as good, not as alluring? Why does it not have that kick and punch that what you're looking at does? And learn what those differences are. Oh, the eyes in my character are actually a little bit too big compared to what's there. I thought that character over there had big eyes, but now that I actually look at the scale, they're smaller than I actually initially thought. Oh, my line work doesn't have the same mixture of light and dark weights the way theirs does. Oh, my color scheme is actually not quite as in-depth as theirs. I've assumed it goes darker in these places, but they actually start to throw in a load of pale bounce light instead. You gotta look. You gotta see. You gotta be Neo. You've gotta be Neo. You've gotta be Neo. You've gotta believe.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
You have to be that. I've seen the things that Adorable Ashu likes. She has the sight. Oh, yeah. Wait, why aren't you guys dropping me links? Oh, it has to be safe for work links in chat, yeah. Why aren't you guys DMing me your hot stuff? If you guys find hot, spicy content that looks amazing, send it to me. My boy Ayatollah's got my back. But you're all welcome to post me smut. Right, the question is, what are their arms doing? That's why we're still here. That's why we're still lingering. Arm decision time. I suspect Ali is fronting. Oh, what's happened? I'm more like the NPC. I got it. I've been on a Korean artist binge. Their art is insane. Yeah. Yeah. If you ever hear me talk about the Koreans, I don't mean it in like the way your granddad does from the 1950s. Whenever I'm just like, I want to be like the Koreans, what I mean is some of the best illustrations of hot anime girls I've ever seen in my life come from a whole range of Korean artists. There's really good Chinese ones, really good Japanese ones. But like for some reason, Those Koreans, man, they know what's going on. They're fucking paving the way. Oh my god, if you ever want to see artwork and designs at a professional level get ripped off commercially, for people who are getting their work ripped off are the high-level Korean artists. Those Korean artists do amazing pieces. They post them in ArtStation, and they talk about them in Discord, and then their ideas constantly get ripped by especially concept artists in the industry. That shit's massive. These guys are not happy. Have you ever seen the art of Hoe Teken? Goi Gondi, I have a Hoe Teken drawing book. Goi Gondi, that is literally my #1 recommendation for sexy anime girl drawing books. And when I eventually make a drawing book, and now don't worry, I'm not going to rip it off. I have to make that clear right now in case I get sued. But when I make a how to draw anime girls drawing book, if it's going to be like anything, it will have some similar elements to the Hoe Teken one. It's called How to Draw. It's how to draw ecchi like girls or something. How to draw ecchi like anime girls. Or something along that line. Unfortunately, it's not been officially translated into English, so mine's Japanese. Fortunately, I'm a weeb and I can read it. Your art style is the elements you like and enjoy. Marcus, I wish. So that's the thing. My art style is not the elements I like and enjoy. My art style is the closest I can currently get towards the elements that I like and enjoy. So there's always a bit of me in this, because I can't perfectly recreate the stuff that blows my mind. I don't have the time or the skills. So I'm doing the closest of that I can do with what I've got in my skill set, if that makes sense. There's like a super weird subtle difference in there. Mikey loves Hoe Teken and always recommends his book. I told you, you're a step ahead of me. Yeah, it's in Japanese. They're still milking Kim Jong-ji. Kim Jong-ji is like he's going to be like the Emperor from Warhammer 40k. Do you know what I mean? Concept artists. Look, I don't hate the industry. I hate people. Concept artists are a step above people on Fiverr. As in, and by the way, I'm not knocking concept artists, but what I'm getting at is this is an industry where a lot of people's work gets ripped off and copied all the time. For the one simple reason is that the person's boss that they're submitting the work to isn't going to double check. Simple as that. The amount of concept art ideas which are just other people's ripped off content, and I'm not knocking it. Get those. You want those ideas. You want those ideas on your ideas board. But a lot of concept art, quick ideas, are ideas of other things that they've seen ripped off from other people's stuff, and some of those ideas make it to final as OG content ideas, and that's where you get a little bit sticky. And it's like an artist on Fiverr. For one thing artists on Fiverr have learned to do is remove watermarks from other people's artwork. Hey, I'll make you professional artwork for just 20 quid on Fiverr. I'll get back to you tomorrow. Wow, such a quick turnaround. Yeah, all I did is remove somebody else's watermark because I know that you won't double check to see if this art is original or not because you've gone to Fiverr to find the artist. You're already in the type of people who does not know what to look out for. If you've gone to Fiverr to find your lead art, then I know you're the kind of client that will not know how to double check if this artwork is stolen. Perfect. Rooftop Koreans. Rooftop Koreans? That sounds like a cultural event. Google Translator works with photos. Ooh! One sec. I'll go get it. Where is it? I've been buying a lot of art books. One sec. Ooh, here we go. I'm going to make an updated art book review video on YouTube next year. Does anybody still have a link to my previous video where I talk about all my art books? No biggie. Anyway, so this is the one that I recommend. In the world of art books, this one is very good. Retranslate it. So, choppidi echina. What is it? Onnanoko kakikata. So, how to draw girls in a slightly hentai-ish. How to draw. So, I think this trans. I think how to draw. So, slightly hentai-ish, slightly ecchi-ish. How to Draw Girls by Hoe Teken. I can't give you the Japanese in chat, but I can give you the ISBN. Oh, wait, do I have to? That's a really long number. Can you guys just Google the Hoe Teken book? If you're desperate, I'll give you the ISBN. Oh, it's under How to Draw a Little Bit of Sexy Girls. How to Draw a Little Bit of Sexy... Thank you, Ayatollah. Constant clutches, Ayatollah. Thank you.
Hello there.
AI art is still so divisive. Yeah, it's not for me. That's the thing. Like, I don't mind and I don't care. Like, the only thing I don't like about AI art is that it has ripped off people's work without consent. It is a business. It is a business worth millions, but has processed people's copyrighted artwork without consent or compensation in order to grow. And these people, with all this money... so like any artwork you've uploaded to Dropbox, any artwork you've put on ArtStation shit, those third parties that are paying loads of money, that's all the AI artwork, guys. It's all the Midjourney and people. They're taking all that business money and they're buying as third party people rights to access all the artwork on image hosting websites, even the random storage websites. Like Google Drive, I don't think it's given it over yet, but Dropbox and all their stuff has. If you've ever put art in Dropbox, that's been scanned. And it's like, the AI part itself, the actual artwork, I don't care. It's technology doing something kind of cool. Whether or not the art style is remotely nice, that's just opinions and stuff, and that's fine. Like, it's super samey, but it's also, like, really evocative sometimes. I really don't mind. Ooh, blah, blah, blah. Now I get to draw. I couldn't draw before. Okay, great. You can draw now. I don't super love it, but you can now do stuff and have fun, so have fun. But the bit that is not even a debate is the fact that it's been developed and grown by ripping off other people's content without their consent and without compensation. There's no two ways around that. The rest of it is all like a debate. Can you even call yourself an artist? I don't care. I don't care. People are using shit. By the way, if you use AI art and then you try to convince people that it's not AI art, you're a cunt. You're a cunt. And the average person can't tell, but people like me who make art content and record art content and have to show art content, we can all fucking tell. We can tell that you've taken an AI image, you've then traced around the image, called it your sketch layer, and then color picked from the AI-based image to pretend that you've painted through in your process video, because your process video shows none of your sketching, none of your build-up. It jumps straight to line art, and not like constructed line art which is only outlining key areas. People who know can fucking tell. So when you do that and you pretend it's not AI, you're a cunt. If you want to make AI artwork and say, hey, commission me, I'll make AI artwork, you do you. But if you do it and you're saying that you've been painting that shit, you're a cunt. Yeah, has everyone seen that process video on Twitter? There's like 3 really big famous ones, but the most recent one is this guy who went out of his way. He got some AI artwork. He might have tweaked it or done a bit of painting. Then he got called out for it because he was claiming it as OG. So then he made a process video to prove it was his, where he traced the AI and then started colouring in on top of it. It was like... I'll make an ethical fair use out of copyrighted model eventually. There's no point, Adorable. Why? Why would you bother? Why would you bother making an ethical fair use version of the AI? You've already got the best version out there that's made up of everything. It's always better, if you're innovating a technology, it's always better to ask forgiveness than ask permission. In terms of a business move, of just ripping it and then hoping they don't get sued too badly, it's the right play. It's fucking disgusting, but it's the correct business move. The amount of money that they've made from that trained data is far more than whatever lawsuit will eventually catch up to them. Asking someone's permission is putting yourself on their radar and giving them an opportunity to say no. That's not how you get shit done, unfortunately. There's an interview where they said they could have done it the right way, but they didn't want to. Oh, is that when the guy who made the AI tech was trying to look like a caricature of an artist? He had like the sideways hat, and he had that really long scarf he kept throwing over his shoulder. And they were like, what about the copyright issue? He's like, well, we try not to think about that. And he's like, well, you're probably going to have to eventually, aren't you? And he's just like, yeah. But they made enough to cover it. I called a guy out for using AI yesterday. He said it's his art because it uses his typing skills. Yeah, I mean, I've like... And by the way, if I seem tired of this, it's only because this is a topic everyone has 100 times a day. I'm sure you're sick of me talking about it as much as anything else. But yeah, it's wild because like, if you hire an artist, if you hired me, if you went, wow, Mikey's desperate to get that boiler fixed, he's open commissions, and you tell me, if you type out and tell me using a lot of descriptive keywords what art you'd like me to make for you, and I make that art, then you're the client. And I've produced the artwork. You haven't made the art, you've described what art you would like to have produced. There's no two ways about it. But there's this entire really interesting middle ground. And again, by the way, like, just to be clear, I may not be in love with this kind of quality that comes out the end, but I don't hate the tech. Yeah, it kind of sucks, like, you know, it replaces a lot of artists' job, but at the risk of sounding like an AI bro, like, it's inevitable technological advancement. We've spent our childhoods talking about, hey, imagine if we had a machine that could read our dreams and make movies out of our dreams. Imagine if we had a machine where we could just say what film we want and it made it. Well, yeah, now we're actually doing that, and this is the cost. So I don't hate the tech. I hate how it's built. I hate how it's been sourced, obviously. But it does magical stuff and it enables people to do shit. Where am I going with this? Oh, wait, I had a point. What was the last comment I read? I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, here we go. So basically, there's a middle ground that I find really, really interesting. And that middle ground is that you can make a basic illustration yourself and get the AI to essentially AI upscale it into something amazing. So then there's this weird middle ground, because you might write a load of text prompts, but you on one screen can be somebody who has no drawing skills other than you know how to physically draw on a tablet. And so now you can draw, I could draw these shapes, just this, and an AI could produce the image for something along the lines of actually what I want to have. And I have at least drawn something. I've drawn the design layout. I've drawn the key design shapes, if not the elements and details. So does that make me only a client? Or does that make me part of the artistic process now? What have I produced? If I've sat here and I've drawn these kind of shapes, say I've drawn this, and I've just done some really basic color, and then a machine pumps out this. I've been involved in the design process to a degree. I've physically drawn something. I've designed something. But an AI machine has made all of the fine, detailed decisions. An AI machine has done all the quality, all the rendering, all the detail control. But then, these things, I could redraw a leg and move a leg, and the AI will re-render it and move that leg for me. So I'm affecting the design directly. Where am I then? Well, I don't know. I have no idea, but where am I then? Am I the artist yet? Or am I just the client who's submitted a design reference image? What am I? What? I don't know. Do you know? It's wild. Anyway, Volgraza, hey, thank you so much for the 51 months. Ooh, Volgraza, go ahead and claim your human-made art rewards over in my Discord. And again, I'm not, I don't super love it, but I've seen plenty of hot busty AI waifu anime fan art made by a machine, and it's given me a reaction. I've gone, fuck, that looks incredible. Or like, oh, I love that face. Oh man, look at those titties. So like, I can't pretend that an AI hasn't produced something that I haven't then gone, oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to add that into my reference folders. So it's weird. It's this whole balance of things. Human made is legit going to be a marketing term, dude. Absolutely. You are the artist of what you've done. The rest is the AI, like a collaborative work. Yeah, that sounds about right to me, dude. You're submitting a reference sketch to help the artist, because you're still the client, right? You've submitted a reference sketch or a reference doodle that's helped the artist, or in this case, the software, produce the art. Wait, did I say Volgraza? Did I say Volgraza? Crosswalker! Crosswalker, did I say Volgraza? Oh, sorry, Volgraza's name's right below yours in chat. Crosswalker, you handsome egg. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm monologuing. Crosswalker, hey man. Dude, yeah, go claim your art. Thank you so much for the support, and thank you very much for donating to the mikeymegamega raising awareness for the fact that my boiler is broken livestream fund charity livestream. It's a pleasure. Okay, am I gonna... Come on, guys, we've got 10 minutes, and I have to put some arms on these ladies. And then...
This guy's got the right idea.
From there, we can... We've got to move him to checking out trailers. Demiosos, thank you for the follow, guys. You're at home, Mikey. I'm at home. I'm in my home. Oh, posture check. Ah. Oh, I got some clicks. Lickety dickety, I got clickety. Ah, does anybody know what that's a reference to? Does anyone know what I'm doing, or do you think I've had a mental breakdown? Looky. No. Hey, Marcus knows. Crit is just going straight for breakdown. Nah, it's a breakdown. I know my Mikey. Mental breakdown. We're instant as well. Okay. There's a. I'm sensing a severe lack of faith in chat, by the way. That's too many breakdown options. Yeah, Marcus. Adorable. It's not Ace Ventura, but that's actually not a bad guess based on what I gave. Marcus, Sinful Saint, Fenrir. You guys all get cans of Coke. Cans of Coke's in chat. What happens when technology is able to directly generate concepts from our imagination? Oh, Blue Ninja, that's insane. So, what I've not done, so in Blue Ninja's example, so I mean, that's for magic, right? We talk about as kids. So really randomly, I make up songs in my head all the time. And these songs are fucking insane prog rock bangers. And I would love to live in a world where a machine, I could be wearing a hat and a machine would fucking make that song. And what would that be doing? Would that be screwing over actual music artists in the music industry? Because I'm using technology to shortcut them? I can't describe what that music is very effectively to a music producer. So say we live in a dream future and there's a hat, and when I put on the hat, it can turn my dream into art or movies. I'm not reconstructing the dream myself in any of the mediums that are then going to be the output medium of the final product. So I can imagine a movie dream or a movie image, and if I use tech to turn it into that image, I'm not personally expressing that thought in the medium of drawing, illustration, or the medium of filmmaking. The technology is doing it for me. But in that instance, I still have a very clear 100% image in my head of what that should be. And that technology that's turning it into an image, if it's not making any decisions, i.e. it's literally scanning exactly what's in my head, and I have to think about the details really hard and producing that image, then that is translating from the medium of thought to the medium of image, right? That's a translation tool. If I'm only vaguely thinking of what's in my head, a vague image of busty elf girls, and then what comes out of the machine is an AI generated busty elf girl based on my medial input, and it's made loads of decisions without me, and I'm like, oh wow, it's given it a kind of skirt, and there's loads of cool shadows here, and the skin's really glistening. If the machine took those choices and not me, I think that's two completely different things. But I don't know the details of either of them. Who's the artist then? Who's the artist? Who's the curator? Mikey Beatbox. At that point, we'll have people jacking into the Matrix. Mate, you don't even need the Matrix. I've got a VR headset, but I don't even wear that when I'm jacking. I'm jacking all the time. If I'm not live here, I'm jacking. I've got wet wipes everywhere. My friend's very scared about AI artists taking all the commissions. I think the more AI is, the more actual art will be worth. Artists may become the exceptions. I mean, it's weird. Like, I appreciate people are out there genuinely worried about their ability to compete. And honestly, I think the only way around that is education. This might sound super dumb, but like, you're not going to compete with AI generated models. You're not going to keep up. Look how slow I'm working. I've done this. I can't keep up. The only thing that I can do is educate clients. Just as a heads up, that's AI. And when you produce that, you don't have the rights to that final image. You might have paid someone to sell that to you, but just to be clear, the software they've used and the T's and C's mean that you don't hold the rights to that image. So you could take that AI commission and put that in your video game, and you could put that in your book. But anyone else can come along and still redraw that character and use it in their video game and their book, and you can't fight that. Because you've never had the rights, because the artist that sold it to you never had the rights to sell you in the first place. So, personally, I'm not trying to like, oh, boo-hoo, take down AI. Like, again, the way it's been built is immoral and fucked. But it's there, and I'm not going to tell people not to have fun. I'm not going to tell people who can't draw to not enjoy that thing that feels like a magic wand all of a sudden. But it's shallow. And you can tell the difference between illustrators and AI illustrators, because illustrators can see where AI looks like garbage. And these AI bros they're trying to scoop the moon. They're trying to scoop the reflection of a moon out of a puddle, thinking it's the future, because they can't tell the little differences in niches. So, less about trying to stop AI, and just more about raising awareness within your potential clients as to why it's not as good as they think. If everyone's wearing this hat, the music will be... What? If everyone's wearing this hat, what music will people choose to listen to? Will everything be swamped with billions of songs released a day? Yeah, Fenrir. Oh my god, Fenrir. Mate, Fenrir. I hope you're all following me on Spotify. I would have one album every 2 weeks, at least. And they'd be so fucking good if you're me. If you like what I like, they'd be so good. But mate, I would be pumping those things out. Do you know who I'd be like? I'd be like, who's Alexander Winter? Does anybody remember Alexander Winter? What was his music name? He's an electronic artist, and he's like, I'm assuming he's super special. But he started like pumping out a fresh album. He made like a fresh electronic album once every like 3 months. He was making like 4 a year at one point, and I was just like, I couldn't keep up. I might be overstating it, but it's something like that. Tio Lapia, lovely to see you. It acts more as a scribe. This has already happened. Boffins captured and translated the brain signals of people listening to Pink Floyd's The Wall. It's a pretty involved process, but the initial breakthrough has happened. But so that means they understand what signals are generated when someone's hearing the different parts of the wall, and they'll start to recognize the differences. I'm jacking now. Hands. Oh wow, I feel like a police suspect in the 1960s. Hands. Does anybody get that reference? Because if you understand that reference, it is so disgusting. In the 1960s, especially in Northern England, when criminals or potential suspects were being questioned for crimes, they would often come out of their interrogation with loads of scarring on the back of their hands. Because a very common police technique is you make the person put their hands on the desk, and then you hold your handcuffs, both rounds of handcuffs in your hand, like it's some kind of knuckle duster, and you smack it down on the backs of people's hands. The AI art lately is amazing, though, when it's done well. Computer, AI, birthday MILF, mikeymegamega style, busty, anime, extra big, extra HD, extra high def, trending on ArtStation, big tits, sexy, mikeymegamega again, more MILFy, big, glossy, HD5, engage. Feels like I've not been on an art stream in a while. Plo, we're still moaning about the same stuff when you left last time. How you doing, Plo? Plo, I'm just trying to map out how my three OCs are going to sit in this little space whilst we're mostly killing time and dossing. We're going to move over. I'm going to go make a fresh cup of tea. I have not yet seen the trailer for Dune, the new one. Nor have I seen... Wasn't there... Guys, what wasn't it? Was it like a video game or something? Or a film you were telling me about earlier? There was a second trailer we might look at, but I can't remember what we were talking about. I'm going to look at the trailer for Shocker. Oh, Yoshimitsu, thank you. Crimson Dopamine, how you doing, man? So who is the OC and what's their story? Crimson, what a handsome question! So, basically... One second. Let me find a different picture of them so we don't keep using the cowgirls. So, Crimson, basically we've got these OCs. My OC elves are Victoria on the top. This image, she's actually looking a bit young in this. She's a little bit older. She's more milfy than this, but she's still slim. She's not thick milfy, she's still slim. So we've got this elf, Victoria on the top, and this other elf, Danny Elfman. This is Succubus-chan, but we haven't really officially started working on her yet. And these elves come from the Elvenheim universe, where... Sorry, I've just... Oh my god, I've just moved this enough so that I've lost the top on this screen. Yeah, I can't see the top of my other monitor. Fuck. Got it. And basically, they're from the Elvenheim universe, and they have their own narratives and lore, but they're taken out of their universe and brought into the Megaverse, which is the universe of what we're doing. I'm God Emperor mikeymegamega. Welcome to the Megaverse. And so they act as heralds. So our third OC is Devil-chan, and she is, as you can see, bald-headed, less big on top, more big on the bottom, and she's a traditional hell devil. You know, one of the ones with the pokers that actually tortured human souls. Old school Faustian shit. But she has her entire narrative, which is a thing that I've scripted most of, storyboarded a little bit of, and I'll be exploring with you guys as an interactive thing next year. Watch this space. That happens with Devil-chan. And that's going to build up her narrative. But basically, long story short, Devil-chan works as a succubus. So I want a piece here where I've got Devil-chan flaunting how thick she is on the lower half, whilst our other two OCs we've had for a longer time, Danny and Victoria, are kind of just, I don't know, enjoying her curves somehow, and just all sitting in the canvas. Also, good evening. I hope life is treating you well. Back from lunch to hear about big boobs on ArtStation. Hey, Polly. Oh no, one sec. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it's me thick anime waifus. Yeah, one sec. I fed them. I fed them earlier, but... Yeah, it's me thick anime waifus. They're scratching at the door again. Yeah, one sec. Sorry, guys. Why do I not know about that universe? Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, basically, now, long story short, I try not to say multiverse, because I'm aware that everyone hates the multiverse now. But the Megaverse is the encapsulation of all multiverses, which means, as God Emperor mikeymegamega from my giant throne in the Megaverse, I can reach into any universe and draw hot waifus. So we've got elven girls, we've got like little Satan bitches, we can do robot ladies. Everything, everything. That's the power of the Megaverse. Yeah, it's trailer time. Yeah, so in the Devil-chan, so I like to do them in pairs. Like, there's kind of usually, like Danny and Victoria, they're both main OCs. But each time I bring in, like, an alternative, I like to have, like, a variation on design. So Devil-chan is a Hell Devil that works as a succubus, but she does have a friend, which is Succubus-chan. And by the way, we will give them real names, but Succubus-chan is much more petite. I'll show you a really basic illustration we came up with a million years ago. But she has a Patronus of a Diplodocus. Diplodocus? Hey, here we go. So this is Devil-chan's... This is like Devil-chan's bestie when she becomes like a succubus. Is Succubus-chan. So the main thing for me is I want characters from all these different types of styles and universes. I usually want them in pairs so that we can explore two variations on a theme. But also, like, they kind of sit narratively together as well. So we came up with Succubus-chan a while ago, but the other main thing is that I want good character design reads, as in each one of our OCs that we add to the harem, I want you to be able to very, very clearly tell them each apart just from their silhouette. Do you know what I mean? So we've got like this much younger kind of framed girl, but even though she's like smaller and more petite, she's still got that thigh. She's still got a little bit of thigh going on. Devil-chan is a Devil OC character, but she's actually bald. She doesn't have like flowing white hair like everybody else's Devil OC, and she's just thick down there, like you can read it. Victoria's got those big long plaids, ponytails, pigtails, blah blah blah. You get it. You get what I'm getting at. She's a wizard, Harry. Speaking of God Kings, if you decide to take commissions for the boiler, I'd really like a Warhammer 40k nativity. Wait, have you said this before? What does this read in my head? Wait, so who's in the nativity though? Bill Nash, you got to start naming names. What would I do? Would I have a Sister of Battle who's given birth to a new copy of the Emperor? And there's like a guilty looking rowboot gully man who's like, am I getting cucked? And then who are the three wise kings? Oh, you joked about it on Twitter. Adorable. Oh, J-Game, thank you, by the way. Yeah, that's a dinosaur. Oh, yeah, so she has a Patronus. Don't ask me why. Why does a succubus have a Patronus? But little Succubus-chan has a little ghost dinosaur that hangs out with her. And it's a little Diplodocus. Little pet one. Bill repeats this request on the daily. Look, if you've got a golden joke, you've got to spread it around. You know what I mean? Some bald girls are good. It just happens this one's a devil. Yeah. Not all bald women are evil. That's way too cute. She's one of the cutest, like, often they're busty and curvy, but she's actually one of the few times I've actually managed to design an actually proper cute character. Yeah. I don't know. Bill exposing stuff to me happens quite a lot. Unsolicited DM'd content is how I'll describe Bill Nash. Okay. Always welcome. Always welcome. Okay. One sec, guys. I'm going to make a fresh cup of tea. I'm going to move us over to Just Chatting, and we're going to figure out a few bits. Ayatollah, can you pop me into Just Chatting now? Just so we don't disappoint any more people who come over in the art category. We're going to check out some trailers, and then we're going to move over to Tekken, because the community and I need to practice our Tekken 7 fighting skills for the Tekken 7 tournament at the weekend. And then because I've become an addict to something that I'm not even any fucking good at, then we're going to spend the rest of the evening playing the finals. Alright. Was Devil-chan in that? Was Devil-chan in what? Oh, the casino one? Yeah. So Devil-chan... Look, so this was before Devil-chan's design was anywhere near what we're doing now, but I still wanted her in it, because we need to start introducing Devil-chan into my work. Do I still have a casino one in here? Yeah, this guy. So This is because it's year of a rabbit. Wait, is that this year or is that last year? What Chinese year are we in now? So anyway, I don't know much about bunny girls, so I made it more of a casino thing. So there's like proto devil chat. Look at this. So she's so underdeveloped. She's so underdesigned and innocent. Bless her. Proto devil chan in the background there, but it's mostly about Danny and Victoria. Just, you know, spreading them chips, spreading that love. Do you know what? I'll put on the slideshow actually, and I'll be right back. Okay, sweet. Alright, BRB. Has my camera crashed? No, I'm just looking really hard. By the way, guys, has anybody had this with their mouse? I have almost worn away. Do you know how, like, your mouse can roll smooth, and then you press a button and it rolls with a click? I'm a big click guy, because I want to know when I'm clicking up and down my weapon selects in games. My click's breaking. Most of my roll now is smooth rolling. I might need a new mouse. I've only been using this one for the last 8 years. They don't live forever, do they? Yeah, they break. Thank you very much, Nathan. Right, this is a great opportunity for a really quick stretch, guys. Have a drink, grab a cup of tea. That's what I'm doing, and I'll be right back.